Hey everybody. We're still waiting on one of our castmates to arrive, but they should be here shortly. What I'm gonna do is move over to the video call. It is much darker in my background than it normally is, so don't mind that. The bright blue lights hurt my brain, so I wanted to make sure that I wasn't melting my brain while D&Ding. So we got cool, well, not cool. We got warm red lights instead. Um, well, it also looks like we're missing a Rindus for right now, but
We're missing so many people.
so many people are missing.
Everybody's gone.
So many not people. Oh no.
So many people have been missing. So many.
Just gonna
Metal Gear.
just gonna sip my coffee.
Metal Gear. Colonel, sneak around. Trying to sneak around.
Death Stranding is just a nightmare in Solid Snake's brain.
I mean I can believe that considering what I've heard about it because I didn't watch the I didn't watch the trailer because I know for a fact I will probably not get that game because
I'm like debating buying the collector's edition, but it seems like it is already sold out everywhere. I want a baby in a jar, damn it.
you can make that's gonna sound weird. I was like,
You
you
can
can
make
make yourself. I'm like,
those.
that's not a good way to say.
I could,
I
but
will not
that sounds
be
like way more responsibility than I ever intend on receiving.
I understand
Also, what's
the
up,
game.
Ignacio and Alex and Ender Friend? Thank you guys for coming by. As you can see, we are missing some people, but we'll be up shortly.
They'll be there soon. Believe me, they'll be there quicker than. I didn't have a good comparison.
That's fair.
Um,
Hey, look, there's one of them. We found him.
We found more people.
We found
Yeah.
Arindus. He arrived. Safe and
Yeah,
sound.
I'm just checking on the dinner that's cooking.
What you eating? Anything good?
I made a cheeseburger pie for the carnivores in the family, and then there's like a vegetable pie for my sister.
Mm-hmm.
The vegetable pie is not setting and cooking properly, so that's why I kind of wandered back to go make sure, because it's getting to that point where like the edges are burning and there's like still liquid in the middle.
Oh,
like-
gotcha.
And it's like, this doesn't make any sense.
Do you have it covered?
I went and covered it up now.
covered.
Because, yeah, usually covered will help it convection better.
Fair.
Yeah, with Death Stranding though, I have a lot of near automata feels as a result of the announcement that Kojima placed with it, because it's about connecting communities. It's everything is about being intertwined. At least that's the very vague thematic about me for Death Stranding, which I don't know. I think that Nier Automata did some fucking bananas shit with that, and I don't know how Death Stranding will do better, but we'll see. It shall be cool.
I don't know. I've got other things to worry about.
Oh man, oh no, that's my biggest game. Like
My biggest game is the
Desire.
game I'm playing right now. So
that one's
that's
kind of
what I
kind of
got.
rad looking. I couldn't pay full attention to it.
That one
But
right as you ended today. Too.
It's such a good game. It's so good. For those who are wondering what I'm talking about, I started the Return of the Obra Dinn today, which is a game by Lucas Pope, the person who made Papers, Please. It is so good. It has wonderful music. It's like a great investigation game. There's just so many aspects to it. I'm like, this is so well thought out. This is so good. The game is a lot shorter than I thought it is supposed to be a lot shorter than I thought it was. I thought it was like a longer, because I had people in chat who were like, "Oh, I finished this game in 7 hours. I finished this game in like 9 hours." I was like, I thought this game was longer, but it's only like a 8 to 10 hour game,
gotcha.
which is interesting.
I feel
'Cause I
like
was
all the best
we're gonna
games. My bad.
We're gonna spend more time on this than A Plague Tale: Innocence, which is incorrect because A Plague Tale: Innocence took 10 hours.
I feel like all the really big talked about games right now are like between 4 and 12 hours, like A Plague's Tale and Observation and Return of the Aubergine.
Oberdin. I mean, the Return of the Oberdin is like almost 2 years old now.
I was
So
like, that one's fairly
it's
old, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's a year and a half old now. The game I know, which bucks that trend, is Total War Three Kingdoms, which I am super tempted to get. I'm super tempted to get. Oh, apparently we're in the wrong places.
I'm on it.
But yeah, like Total War Three Kingdoms is a game because I haven't played a Total War game since Rome 2, which was I got at launch. It was terrible. It was awful.
Three Kingdoms is great. It just overheats my really nice computer, which is concerning.
That is concerning.
Oh god, it's dying.
Particularly, I noticed that it was overheating my computer when I sent my army against Lu Bu. But
oh yeah, that's when you were pursuing Lu Bu. That's right.
yeah, it's like I after the Lu Bu fight, I noticed that there was a lot of heat coming out of my computer, and like it has water. It is water cooling and a whole bunch of like exhaust fans. So for it to be putting out heat was alarming. And let me tell you, Lu Bu fight, even in Total War, is not a fun time. I had double his army, and it was still a close victory. Because you know what he does? He goes right for your general, and it's like, no, do not duel. Do not duel.
Do not duel. Lu Bu, why?
No
Always
duel.
duel.
Yeah.
No duel.
Time to duel.
Yeah. I mean,
no, just chase him. Just chase him.
It's been interesting for me watching people play it because I've watched like 5 or 6 people different play it, and like some of them it was like I'm gonna go with the typical coalition starts, and then one person's like, oh, I already did a coalition start, so I'm gonna play as the Yellow Turbans, and I'm like, ooh, Yellow Turbans, interesting.
I started as the Bandit Queen one because like dual axes characters are always interesting to me, but the game fucking cheats. It does because it's set to very hard, and you cannot do well in this. It's annoying because it's like every time you would maneuver, like all of your people hate you first off because she just starts with a disposition penalty, and so it's very difficult keeping people in your routine and getting new people. But then it's like everybody wants to be at war with you, and whenever you manage to take a city, because of the way the army respawn times work, the AI doesn't have those restrictions. They can just mass produce full armies whenever they want, and you're sitting waiting 5 turns to replenish your army that, you know, won a crushing victory battle but still lost people. And it's like just, you know, one group that I was at war with, I'd take one city and then I'd start to move to another, and then their second town, you know, a little ways over, suddenly has 2 full pop armies like going around my forces to go take one of mine. And it's like, what is this? It's like, where did you come from? It's like, oh, we retreated from the last battle and just had these reserves. It's fine. I was like, okay, I'll kill you guys then. And so you'll like deviate and go kill them. And then down on the other side, they swoop around with another ready
you're
army.
basically just describing the episode of Game of Thrones where like their whole army gets destroyed, but then all of a sudden they magically have a huge army again.
Yeah, they just respawn the Dothraki because
it's fine.
Yeah. No, and yeah, that basically was what it was. And so I restarted that like 5 or 6 times, and I even went to the point where it was like, you know what, this isn't fun anymore. I'm just gonna cheat, and I put in like the cheat codes to have like unlimited movement and all of the money, and I was putting out 4 armies. I was putting out like my full army caps to go take these places, and somehow they were still getting reinforcements after I'd wiped the floor with these people. And it's like, and every time the game would go, it recommends you lower the difficulty to normal. Would you like to? And, you know, you'd be like, no, I picked very hard for a reason. You know, I want this challenge. And every time you say no, all of a sudden an army's right outside your city ready to siege it. It's like, the hell? It's like, no, you want to drop this down. It's like, no, I don't.
Jeez.
See, you think you don't, but then I don't know. I'm having like terror flashbacks of They Are Billions, and I'm just like,
Oh, they are Billions is fun though.
It is fun.
I
I like.
Also,
I like
enthusiastic
Hard
waves
rate
at
guy.
Kelsa High.
Hey, there she is.
Hello. I made it.
You made it.
Yeah.
I am super conflicted about their villains, and there's a what, Conan Unconquered, which is basically like the same game.
Yeah, I
Um,
saw that. That didn't look very.
I am so conflicted about those types of games because I really like RTSs, but RTSs are not like RTSs and wave defense don't actually go that well together
Mm-mm.
for
That's
the most
fair.
part.
They are Billions is the fun kind of this is complete bullshit type moments. Cause
Yeah, I personally thought it was pretty good.
I love it. I thought it was a great game, but it's like it will just send you unfair odds.
Yeah,
At
It'll
the
make you
worst
mad.
times.
But so will RimWorld, but it's not like a wave defense kind of unfair. It's just like, oops, now your shit's fucked.
yeah. I
Zombie
mean,
odds for Rib World all the time. Just
I-
zombies.
I want like watching their billions. It's like this game doesn't look that appealing to me, even though it's like because I don't mind zombie games. I like wave defense, but like just the combination of factors, it was just like,
I'm gonna put my screen up because I can see light reflecting off my cool firefly painting, and it
Mm.
bothers me.
But
Fun
yeah,
fact,
so-
I got a cool firefly painting from college
nice.
There-
years ago. Finally put it back up.
There's
There you
no cooler RTS than Command and Conquer Tiberian Sun.
You would be wrong there because there are a few.
I
would
was
know.
waiting. I was waiting for that response.
My favorite RTS and the best RTS, I will always maintain this, is the original Company of Heroes. I adore that game.
I'm unfamiliar.
It is a World War II RTS made by Relic back in 2006. It's my favorite real-time strategy game. With just below it are the Dawn of War games, but like the Dawn of War 2 is the same engine as Company of Heroes. So yeah, Dawn of War games are great. I love them, but like the original Company of Heroes will forever be my favorite RTS. So
I still super love Age of Mythology. Like I'll throw it on every once in a while still.
yep. I
heard they were
should-
gonna remake it too.
They are. Probably after Age of Empires 4 comes out.
I saw the trailer for that like a year ago, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
They
Where do we
haven't.
go?
They haven't done anything with it, as far as I know.
Of course they haven't.
No, I mean it's fine. They're working on it. Relic hasn't done anything since Dawn of War 3. Jeez. Rise of Nations was good. I liked Rise of Legends, the one with like the Vinci and like that one was cool. I remember that. That was a fun one. But yeah, RTSs just aren't really a thing anymore, unfortunately.
I wouldn't say that, but I would consider Civ a 4X, not an RTS.
I mean, it's not an RTS, it's turn-based.
Yeah,
Civ can't be an RTS by virtue of the fact that it's turn-based.
good point.
The only things you can really consider RTSs now are like Paradox games, and they're real-time strategy with pause. So, yeah, Rise of Nations is a Civ-like RTS, but it's an RTS. So,
I got you.
yeah.
Cool. So, Kelsa, what's been up with you?
Not a whole lot. All of my D&D games been canceled this week and last week.
Bro.
So I've been jonesing for a game. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Wait,
I
did,
mean, once we get Arindis back, we could probably jump right in if we'd like. I distributed experience before the session started. They got 1,013 experience from the last 2 encounters. So, we're a
was
step
there no
closer.
Firebrands on Monday?
Firebrands is not D&D.
That's true. This is true. Look at you having that correct terminology with tabletop roleplay.
Semantics.
I found a copy of
You were saying Promethean?
yeah, I found a copy of Promethean for like $15 on eBay, so I bought it, and I may try to run a game like that because
I know a
really
few
like Promethean as a concept.
I know a few people who really want to play it, and as having read about Promethean, I would just be like, I would be way too depressed playing that game.
Oof.
because it's a really depressing game.
I heard it's like the one White Wolf game that actually hits the mark on what it's supposed to do, though.
Very
Like,
much so. It very much is. So it
But yeah,
very much is.
I guess the oh no, the story beats of it are you don't belong is pretty much what you're dealing with. Uh-oh, we lost a what?
Oh. And now we lost another person.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I'm
he's
still
back.
here.
You're still here. It's fine.
Hey, look, now we need to shuffle everybody around again. All right, well, I'm going to... Uh-oh. It looks like the images are frozen, aren't they? Crap! Did I just...
No.
Wait, we are?
Oh, that's my fault, because I accidentally minimized the...
Ah.
Man, computers. Jeez, I don't know how to do any of this stuff.
Kelsa, you'd be proud of us on
Yeah?
Monday. Yeah. We played Mass, and it was
Yeah,
a
we
good
did.
episode.
Yeah,
Nice.
we did a date episode. It was of course the instantly turned into the teenage hijinks version of it, which is one person's going on a date, which means everybody else has to be there, but not on the date with them.
Yeah.
So
Wearing
there
a
was
trench coat, drinking coffee in the booth behind.
It's
What we
like
did
that
instead-
episode where like the whole team follows them around, you know?
The person going on the date went on the date. Then my character and another character went on a fake date in the same restaurant.
Notice that there's quotes on fake.
Yes. And then the
It was
other
a
person.
fake date, but we really had sex.
I don't think
mean-
they got that far.
We're still in the middle
That
of
escalated
we
very
are
quickly.
still we are still in the middle of it. To
Uh,
be seen.
Then the last team member we dressed him up as a waiter.
Oh. Topical.
Yeah, and the best part.
Oh
was
my gosh.
He was adequate enough to not like be bad at it, but he would have failed the role if they didn't spend team points, and I would have just had hilarity ensue if you guys had let him fail.
Look, it's fine. There's also like a supervillain at the restaurant right now.
No, the restaurant is run by a redeemed supervillain, which I had decided was a cross between an evil Gordon Ramsay and what was the other thing I said?
I don't remember. I think it was just
Like a cyborg evil Gordon Ramsay. And
Yeah.
basically he was a food-based villain a la Grandma Stuffums from Kid Next Door, where they would just make sentient food to attack and feed people.
The host of Nailed It is secretly a supervillain. She's too great for this world to not be.
But the thing is, there was another actual supervillain there.
Yeah.
We know this.
And they found out there's another supervillain, like their main supervillain is currently at the restaurant too, because the waiter stumbled across him having a conversation with evil Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. Evil Gordon Ramsay and very attractive Latino man.
Yep. Yeah. The evil Gordon Ramsay.
Is that their villain name?
No.
No,
I ship it.
the redeemed villain is called Master Chef, and the very attractive Latino man is called the Spider.
How will we thwart the very attractive Latino man? Oh no!
Yeah, we've established that
He's
there's
out
a
to
couple
seduce
of
us all.
cool villains and heroes. I still think Captain Miracle is the best one, and I have to like decide what his concept looks like. But we also have Saints, mentors, arch nemesis, ballistic crocolisk, which will probably end up being just like a helicopter with a crocodile head on it.
Steel Gunner has just, he has the weirdest nemesis. It's gonna be a good time.
Y'all got some bananas-ish going on here.
Shinobi Arrington loves frappuccinos.
Yeah, and we also discovered that their Saint's super gritty anti-hero mentor has discovered, but will reluctantly not admit that he enjoys frosted coffee beverages because he accidentally invited her to a hipster coffee shop and argued with the barista about what vente meant.
That sounds amazing.
Slow nod of approval.
You don't have large.
Okay, so anyway, Dungeons and
That
Dragons. Oh,
was
that's
his
the wrong
argument, that
button.
was his
See, you
argument,
guys
was-
got me all sorts of wacky.
Dungeons
God,
and
I
Dragons.
could just imagine a superhero fighting with a Starbucks clerk about a frappuccino. All right, that's fun. Well, I did change the screen, but I'm not trying to cut you guys off. You can keep going.
No.
Oh.
But no, Reese, that is exactly what it was. It was like, it's fucking large. Large is a venti. You just have to order it that way.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing he didn't show up there in his mech suit because he definitely could have. Yeah, both my character and my character's mentor, they share powerful armor as their ability, which means they have mech suits.
Mech suits are good.
Which may or may not be my own little desire to play Firebrand / Lancer, but
Uh-huh.
Hopefully Lancer isn't as wonky as the rule book implies.
apparently it's very like smooth to play from
Okay.
what I've heard.
that's
It's
good.
just like it's a very crunchy game, but it benefits from things like the fact that you literally just 3D print out your mechs. So if your mech gets destroyed, it's not that big of a deal. You'll have the same mech afterwards.
Oh, you meant in game, not literally. I was like, well, for us rich folks who can just 3D print.
You could just 3D print no, in game. And like that also means you can like try out a bunch of different stuff because you're like, I'll just get a license and 3D print out this mech. That and the rules can be the combat rules are apparently very tight. So apparently, I haven't played it, so I don't know, but
Well, yeah, I haven't either. I've like looked it over and I was like, there's too many pages. I don't have time to read this book. It's very long.
Time to read.
And yeah, that was about
Yeah,
my
that's-
experience with the alpha.
That's kind of how I felt. I had some friends invite me to a game, and I was like, I don't have time to figure this out right now. Which made me kind of sad because I do want to play it, but also at the same time, I don't have the time to learn another game.
yeah.
Yeah. I've been dinking around with burning wheel concept that finally we did our session 0. It was awesome. Goats are very important. I need to hack in Jin, and I'm going to follow the concept that there's 1-to-1 Jin to human soul in the world. So I need to figure out how to do that within Burning Wheel, which
I thought you meant gin as in the type of alcohol.
no,
is-
Jinn.
Yeah, because
He meant
putting in
Zama from Tekken.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
too.
There's 1-to-1 of those to human souls. But yeah, that's been
exactly
fun.
gin sauce.
So I had the session 0 on Sunday. Shadow and I had our Vampire the Masquerade LARP, and I fell asleep like 2 hours before it was over, just like in the dead center of all the nonsense going on. There was a dragon. I was asleep. It was good.
There's a dragon in a VTM game.
Yeah, it got pretty nuts.
It got wacky.
That was not from the STs either, by the way. That was a player that did that nonsense.
Damn it! It's always a player though. We know this.
Mythos-
Alrighty. That's I got nothing. I'm just
There's
confused.
dragons in the world of darkness.
I mean, there are dragons in the world of darkness. They're just rare. It was fine.
Well, if like I don't know, 42% of all of the players in a LARP with like 40 plus people or Tremere, shit ends up happening.
Oh, that's a lot of Tremere. Oh, okay. That's wow. That seems like too many Tremere in one room.
I'm the only Bruja, and I have negative status, so they won't let me be the Primogen.
Not only did he have negative status, he has a shit ton of negative status.
I have rude and careless or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, so you're just a dick to people, is what
I
you're
was
saying.
kind of just like not super nice to the prince once, I think.
Oh, good job. You're uncouth. That's what you're saying. Uncouth. That's a good
I
word.
mean, I'm a recently initiated vampire.
Ah, that explains things.
Did you see
You
that
just-
Malkavians are confirmed for the final clan?
Mm-hmm.
They were.
They were.
Still not
which
anti-tribu La Sombra, but
Yeah,
I was-
I was hoping for Lasombra.
I was talking to some people yesterday about Malkavian being the last one and their disappointment with like still going with the like from the original bloodlines. It's like they're crazy, and it's like really.
I don't
Haven't we
know.
learned in 20 years.
seeing the like 20 minutes of gameplay that I did under the Malkavian like line in the original one, it was super fun, and I wouldn't
Malkavians
want it
are
any other way.
It's not that it's not fun. It's just like it's the focus on like if you're because Malkavian, it's like you don't have like mental health issues and like being a Malkavian shouldn't be one and the same,
That's
basically.
Shouldn't be the only shtick.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the issue that they were having. I'm like, yeah, that's fair.
I think it's more specific. It's not so much just like mental health issues with quotation marks around it. It's like very much psychosis, like related to prophetic stuff, if that's a word.
Well, yeah, it's just the way they present it is very much a like they're crazy. You have to be insane to be an Alcavian, like that kind of stuff. So. Yeah, exactly. Which is not the
That's
best.
fair.
But
I mean, let's be real. They haven't gotten Ventru the way they portray Ventru right either, because anybody who's Ventru is clearly a right-wing Nazi.
I mean, that's bold,
Great.
but it's definitely a large
Great.
percentage of Ventru.
Nah.
Rip Ventru.
Anywho, I think we have a D&D game to play.
Yeah, I mean, we could switch to vampire. Huh? I wouldn't. mind.
I'd have to learn vampire.
No, we don't have to switch. To we could learn vampire at some point. I would love to run a vampire game.
I can definitely run a vampire game for you guys.
I'd like to
You
play.
you should definitely run a vampire game for us later. Let's put a pin in that so that we can get started on this, because I want to have that conversation later.
So you
No,
guys
we'll start
are
Right now.
so. After you've run in with the cannibals with the mysterious triangles that for some reason y'all couldn't figure out for the life of you, all of you guys rolled in the single digits.
Yeah, we did.
And
That one guy.
Oh,
yeah,
Sorry.
and
Jabari, I think actually I had advantage, but even with the 12, it didn't get me much.
yeah, you like knew what word was associated with it, but you didn't know how it correlated back to like something.
I'm just very entertained that my luck roll it was a 1 and a 20 and I didn't have advantage, so I got a 1.
Though Iku says to you guys, like after finishing up and like figuring out what had happened and like getting the wits about her, she just like looks around and she's like, well, we should move forward a little bit and camp out, probably get a little bit further away from the river, but I figure one more full day of travel and we should arrive at Nangalore. And I had said at the end of last session that you guys will get a full rest with no interruptions after that fight. So
Cool. So let's set up and get that rest.
yeah, let's do
Have
that.
had
I
said
need
that.
to.
Rest.
Rest. I mean, I don't necessarily need rest, but I will take it anyway because I was not hit very much during that fight, luckily.
I know that I already accounted for the rest.
I hadn't, but I hadn't had to change much.
Nope.
Other than, like, my luck points go back up to 3. Yay. I always forget to use luck. I know that I have it, and I forget to use it. Because I also have Wild Magic Search. Or, Tides of Chaos. There we go.
Yeah.
That's the word for it. That's the one.
You got a whole bunch of peripheral nonsensory going on with your
Look,
character.
I just have ways to get advantage a lot. It's fine.
Hey, I wasn't saying nonsensory was a bad thing. I was just saying that it
Advantage
existed
or
within your
blowing
character.
yourself up with a fireball. Either one of those.
Look, if I multi-class into
Advantage.
Rogue,
2.
back. What?
Blow himself up with a fireball.
Exactly. See,
Yes.
that's the point. That's what we're looking for.
There we go.
Nailed it.
I just need to get sneak attack. That's what I need. Which wouldn't do anything because I'm a spellcaster, but still. It's fine. So,
So
we rest. We
yeah,
head.
You rest. Did you guys want to have like a little chit chat, or you guys like, I don't know, traveling battle worn and just trying to get the shit over with?
Uh,
I'm gonna go with the second one because I got
Yeah.
my ass kicked.
I'm just not. I was not. I was a bit nonplussed by the guy, the few of those people who were running around, who we could not see and could not hit.
Yeah, that's what fireballs are for.
We aren't there yet. Not quite. Okay. Well, got all my tables and pictures and blurbs and jammies. Not jammies. I'm not wearing pajamas. I promise. So anywho, after you awake the next morning, there's a light trickle of rain. After last night's downpour. Both during the fight and after. I guess we didn't really talk about that very much. But you awaken, and I guess you break camp and begin on your way. Grunts. Grunts are affirmative in my book. So,
Away we go, and away we go.
all
Let's
right.
do it.
So with moving through the next about 6 miles of jungle, it's very dense, but you guys are able to make good headway because of the water or the plants being weighted down, and there being some apparent trail here. So it's been previously pushed through, whether by creature or human. You could probably check yourself. But you do see that the river that you were like following kind of divots in away from you, in the direction of what Iku says is towards Kursabal.
I feel like I'm at least as dense as this forest.
I mean, that's no surprise.
Wow, self burn. Yeah. Well, if it looks like there have been people that have been through here before, which would make sense if we're getting close to Nangalore, but you know, imagine checking for tracks would be a thing they could do. Is that something that's possible?
I mean, yes, I guess that would be a survival roll, huh?
Yeah, exactly. I'm terrible at those, but I can do it.
Not my category of.
I'll do it.
You-
Hey, 12. That's not too bad.
I believe in you.
Thanks.
12 is not too bad. You can tell that this trail is not just used by creatures, but also there seem to be humanoid trails as well. You can't discern what type of humanoids, but
I was gonna say, like, are they boots? Are they footprints? Like,
you can tell they're bipedal.
okay, that's fair enough. Well, we have people coming through here. Well, someone coming through here. Not quite sure who. Perhaps could be the undead. Could be somebody else. I don't know. But we should be on our
They
guard.
don't look shambly, so it's not like a drug leg or anything like that. It's less. It's
Gotta
less
step in
evident.
like a trail, dragging their foot.
Could
behind.
it could be skeletons though? I don't know. Like skeletons are a little bit less shambly.
That's fair. They got more precise footfalls.
Yeah, they have high decks. Sorry, I can't help
Or-
it.
Like those fast skeletons.
Yeah, or it could be like I don't know. Who else have we met out here? Like more cannibals?
There could be more
Um,
cannibals. That's not
yeah.
out of the question.
Yo, no more cannibals. I'd rather fight the frost giant.
No, I wouldn't.
Those cannibals, man, that was so annoying.
It was annoying, but at least we didn't like die. You know.
Hey, if you're gonna kill me, kill me. Just don't be a jerk about it.
Hey, I just stole your stealth stat. Okay.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah, you're plus 9 or whatever. to
Yeah.
your
What
stealth.
What do you think living in the jungle your entire life does to your ability to hide in bushes?
I
I'm
don't
not saying
would.
you were wrong. I'm just saying it sucked.
It did. I don't. I don't disagree with you on that.
Should have put some alchemist fire. Burn this whole place to the ground.
Yeah, whole place. Yeah.
I don't think that's going to help any.
No, it's not, but still should be careful. We don't know what's ahead, and if we're getting close to Nangalore, that's what it's called, right?
Yes, we are heading to Nangalore.
Okay, well then we should be careful. So
We should always be careful in Jolt, but yes, more caution is advised.
exactly. So I guess
Ja-
we're going.
Jabari's got the right of it. Let's be careful, but move forward.
Yeah.
With haste now.
Then let's go forwards.
Okay.
Onwards
So-
and
My
up.
eyes out. Keeping my eyes out.
Keeping your eyes out is a good move. So we'll move you forward. This hex is unburdened. It gets to high noon. The sun is seen overhead through the canopies, and it is hot and steamy with humidity of like 200%. You guys are like taking a bath in your own sweat along with the moisture that is caught in the air of the jungle.
All hot and steamy.
So-
Ugh.
So, between the time of moving forward and, let me see. So, in moving forward and coming back, you see that the river, which previously jut out and disappeared from your vision, is now along the same side as your location. So, the river has returned, so you have your guiding marker once again. And I need to adjust something that I did because I am a goof. Boop. Okay. Cool. Anywho, you proceed onward through the jungle. The rain comes and goes. It continues to rain throughout the day, but in varying intensities. Right now, it is rather hard, but not like thunderstorm death rain by any means. And yeah, you are walking along. It's getting clearer. Like it's seeming like naturally there is less junglist overgrowth where you're going. So the path is widening out. You're getting a clearer view of what's ahead of you, but not quite seeing any ruins or landmarks on your path quite yet.
I mean, from the map, we can see we're getting close to Nangalore, so there is
Yeah.
that. I think we can keep going. Like, we're being careful. We're going to Nangalore.
There's nothing else to do but move forward.
Mm-hmm.
One foot in front of the other.
There's not much else we could gain here.
And think of all the archaeology prospects you could find.
Indeed. I am definitely looking forward to that aspect of arrival.
You would certainly pique my sister's interest.
Ika kind of like scoffs, but realizes that it's like not a fight worth having. Like we're going to get something, like whatever. It's not like you're defiling the sacred undead by looking for treasure at Nangalore, and it's serving her a purpose. And if you have more motivation to do well there, it helps her out.
And of course, Jabari wiggles his eyebrows at Shadow's comment.
Okay. So,
I think the observant among you notice that Waxy's tail swishes just one time.
Exactly once.
Exactly once.
that's an impressive trait. Good job. You did it.
Well done. Well said.
I don't know if anybody in the party would notice because none of us are very observant.
Well, it still happened. So the audience gets to see.
I was about to say the audience.
The
does.
audience gets to see that.
We're all definitely derping around like, "Ooh."
Yeah. Have you seen my passive perception? It's pretty bad.
Don't I have the best passive perception with a 13?
I believe you do. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mine is I think 10, Just straight 10. Yeah, it's just 10 because I don't have any bonuses to anything for that. We are not a very perceptive party. It's fine.
Very little perception is shared amongst the party members.
Look.
So why the heck?
Our deduction is good, just not our perception.
That's fair. Can I?
Once we see all
There
of the
we go.
things, we can put them together. But
Exactly.
seeing them in the first place is tricky.
Yeah, spotting them is hard. Where was that person? Oh, they were there.
All right. So what is the highest passive perception of the party?
We just 13.
13.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
just said this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Jabari's is even lower.
I think Jabari's is like 9 or something
That's
like
what
that.
I remember.
All
it
right.
being.
Well, you still hear some crankling and the spooky scary skeleton song starts in the background
Oh, good.
with the xylophone and everything. And yeah. So you guys hear that. Are you going to, upon hearing it, what happens? Whoever has the 13 perception.
That's a me.
So what do you do upon hearing bone rattling and such?
Bone rattles.
Xylophone. Xylophone, very important.
I
You just start hearing spooky, scary start up.
Yeah, I have
Uh,
shivers down my spine.
So yeah, I look around and I'm like, I hear something. I don't think we are alone anymore.
Coming from? Would you like me to scout it?
Can I discern what direction that's coming from?
Yes, forward, directly in front of you.
Forward unto dawn. Be careful, Shadow. You do not want anything else getting to drop on us today.
That's pretty careful.
So
That's-
I will make a move.
Okay.
Des-
I'm in the middle of something real quick, but I will plop y'all in the screen in a moment.
Will we, for once, surprise our enemies?
Yes.
Wow, that's an achievement.
You did it. At 18. Though.
Before I leave, I'm going to turn to Waxy and say 1 call is retreat, 2 calls is attack.
Yeah, I just nod.
Call. Like, caw.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I need to. Boop doop 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 doop. Almost done. I'm sorry.
What are you almost done with?
Plotting your demise. Duh.
God,
It's
Damn.
the Tomb of Annihilation. Damn it.
Fair enough.
Something needs
Such a
annihilated.
jerk.
We're gonna
Alright.
we're gonna get annihilated.
I am
hate when
certain
that
of your inevitable annihilation. All right. So
Ah!
I'm assuming this is the setup of the party. I don't know. Also, some people are missing hit points still, which you can
Oh,
add your hit points back.
Yeah,
Right.
I fixed it.
I did it. Yeah, I
Initiative now, or are we waiting?
I mean, you haven't seen anything yet.
Okay.
soon. But yeah, I think that's a good assumption for our party order.
So I mean, if you're moving forward, actually, you know what? Screw it.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Look at this way.
Well, that didn't work. Oh, that's why, because I did that thing on the wrong place. All right. Kaplow. There you go.
what? Okay, what is that thing?
That is what it says it is. If it
Uh,
wasn't,
Anything,
I
sir.
don't. It doesn't say anything.
We don't
Um,
see what you see.
It is a ethereal, ectoplasmic looking being. Quite spooky indeed.
Oh, it's spooky.
Kill it first.
Mm.
A specter. Oh boy.
Dun dun dun.
All right. I guess
All
it's
right.
time to roll initiative. If
Yeah.
the specter's rolling initiative.
So you got I didn't mean to. I
Still
kind of just like clicked
okay.
on the
Then we can
image
wait.
and then it happened, but
Ah.
yes,
Oh.
we can.
Well, then we will wait.
We can roll initiative. That's not a problem, but you guys do have a surprise on it. At least our shadowy friend does.
I mean, we can try to be stealthy. We can try.
You try, it doesn't hurt.
Oh, 14. I'm faster than the ghost. And they're just kidding. The ghost rerolled and got a 21. Never mind.
I didn't have it.
I have an 8 on my initiative, and I rolled an 11. Like, this is ridiculous.
You also didn't
the
click
fastest?
on your token. Oh, you did click on your token.
Am I the fastest person in the party? Well,
All right, on
It
that
doesn't
note, I will
matter.
be right back.
Shadow, at least you have like surprise on them. Do you make noises? And
Yes,
which
I
kind
will.
of
I will
noise?
caw twice, and then wait for my party to get in position.
I'm gonna sneak up.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm
Same.
actually gonna hold my surprise action until, like, they realize that the rest of my party is there, and then I'm gonna start lighting them up.
Cool. I like it. So, because you're holding your action, the Spectre knows nothing of the sorts as to what's going on here. Yina, it is your turn.
technically, Iku is faster than me.
I'll be right
But
back.
Oh, you're right. Iku is faster. Iku is going to do this. That doesn't work. She thinks she's sneaky.
shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. She turns into Coatl.
No, she just gonna move back over here. And end her turn. I think upon arrival, she snaps a branch under her feet, and like the shambly bits are all like, "What was that?" And they look over towards Iku, and her head sticks out from a bush, and you hear from the shadowy ectoplasmic thing.
Great.
You know, you hear a terrible raspy screech, though I did not do it justice. That is what happens. Clearly.
Okay. That's
That's
fine.
Okay.
Uh-oh. How likely are you to recommend Google Chrome web browser to a friend or colleague? Well, if you keep asking...
I don't know. Does it fight skeletons and raids?
Yeah, exactly. Well, this is a problem. So I just realized my only AoE is one that probably won't affect any of these guys because I don't think I can make undead fall asleep. So that's fun. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, you know what? Fuck it. I'm over here. We'll be fine. The skeletons are gonna go right after me anyway. I'm gonna launch a chaos. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do to keep myself quiet, because they don't know I'm there. Well, not yet, at least.
Probably not use anything with verbal components.
No, I'm gonna use subtle spell because I have that.
Neat.
Yeah, use for
Sorcerers are
subtle spell.
Fancy. Sorcerers
Yeah,
doing
so-
a fancy.
So I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to use subtle spell on my chaos bolts to hit this boy.
You gonna hit him?
I'm gonna hit him right in the face.
I want to see it.
18.
That hits.
Oh, also I will roll my wild magic. Hold up.
Do it.
I should have rolled that first.
Sounds wild.
3. I'm fine. Okay. Yeah. So let's do some damage.
No, bolt him with chaos.
Yeah.
With
Casting at level 1. Oof. Oof. Terrible damage.
So you do
Yikes.
4 damage?
I do 3. Let me check. I do 4 damage. Yeah.
Okay.
And I did not roll the same number on both d8, so it does not leap. So I just do 4 damage.
Okay.
Yikes!
You hear
I
a
do 4.
Just imagine if you had done minimal damage, then it could have at least leaped.
I know. I did 4 cold damage, because I got to choose which type, or it's based on the die roll. So cold damage.
That's
the only thing worse than that would have been a 1 and a 2.
Everybody's presence is now made aware to the skeleton and the skeletons and the specter.
But I did. But I did
Except for
subtle spell.
shadows. Oh, you're right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Never mind then. Only Iku is only the skeletons and Spector are only aware of Iku, but it is now Fistful of Wax.
Oh, I'm
Berry's
gonna
turn.
move. By the
Go-
way,
Go for it.
so because I can move. That's something I can do if my mouse will cooperate. Yeah, I'm gonna move
Roll me
directly
a
to the
stealth
cover.
upon your moving, though.
Okay. Let me roll stealth. Also, it should be this. It should be Jabari next because Waxy has a 10. in
You're
initiative.
right. I just have you all out of order.
All right. Stealth. I'm not gonna be very good at it. Oh,
Ooh,
18.
You're
Damn.
fine. You're perfectly fine. Jabari, it's your turn.
Okay. Jabari's going to move up. And I'm going to. He's going to move up. He's going to have his Yikoa and shield ready. And he's going to, like, do that, like, noisy clang thing to get their attention where he bangs his Yikoa against his shield. And then I cast Blur. Wink. And he says, "Come at me, scrub lords." Well, he doesn't say that. He's like, "Come and get some of Jabari."
Ooh, Blur's a fun spell. I like it.
Yeah, Blur is awesome.
He starts playing song 2.
Nice. So you, yeah.
Woohoo!
Anywho, so that was your turn.
Yes. Moving.
So
next.
they see you, but in like I don't know, TV static. What does your blur look like? Is it just like you got smeared real good with the smudge tool?
He looks like he's got like the motion blur going, or like he took like 4 5-hour energies all in like one shot,
Oof.
and he's just vibrating in place.
That sounds unpleasant. I've been there. I know this.
I was like, I think I've done that before, and it's not a good place to be.
Yeah, it's definitely not a great state of mind. But with that, it is now Shadow of a Star's turn. Are you still holding your action, or are you ready to rock and roll on some
I am
skeleton?
ready now that we have somebody that can take a hit. I am ready to rock and roll.
I mean, you took a bajillion hits last time and just got incapacitated. You hit, by the way. What are you shooting, actually? Good question to
I am
start with.
shooting with this one that Yina hit.
Okay, you hit it with your bow and arrow for 15 damage.
15 damages.
Whatever type of enchantments are holding its bones together ceases to exist as it crumples into a pile of bones. It sounds slightly like a xylophone.
Yes.
Spooky.
It's so spooky. All right, now it is the Fistful of Waxberry's turn.
Alrighty. So
Feist.
there's that weird kind of spectrally one, right? Right. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's go get it.
You gonna get it?
I'm gonna get it.
You have all the speeds. It takes 65 feet.
Okay. I can do that easily. But I don't have to, because I have my Radiant Sunbolt, which I can use up to 30 feet. So let's see here. That's too far. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna run down to right here,
I'll be right back, guys.
and I'd like to be in a tree.
Are you yeah, so give
Like
me
climb the tree.
give me a stealth roll first and then give me an acrobatics.
Sure, let's do it. Stealth.
Okay.
15.
Let me check the thingamajig for the one dude. All right, you are unseen and
Okay.
unheard unless you fail your acrobatics and you fall from the tree and are exposed. You do not fail
No, I'm
that
good.
at all. You're up in the tree. You're chilling.
Fantastic. Then I'm gonna go ahead and make a attack with my Radiant Sunbolt. Pachoo!
Which one?
This dude.
Ping in. Okay, cool.
Get
Do
him.
it
Yeah.
up.
Kill him with the sun.
Sun is very important to killing stuff.
Kill it with the sun.
Do I have inspiration or I don't remember.
I don't think any of us have ever used inspiration in this game. I think we all have it. We just never used it.
All right, I
Yeah,
want to use it.
you start the session with an inspiration, so go ahead and
Let's
use it.
do it. I want to
Okay.
use it. Let's go. All right, inspiration. Now I'm advantage.
Wow!
Pew!
You dang gone right, you hit it. For
Alright, 7
7
radiant.
sun damages. You
Okay. And then I can send a key point to hit it 2 more times,
Ooh,
but not more than that because I was wrong last time.
gotcha.
Okay, let's go.
You only have so many attacks per turn.
Right.
What a monk.
17.
Yes, you can hit it. You do hit it.
All right. 6 more radiant damage
Okay.
and 13.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
this is
9
really
more. I am glad that one hit.
pew pew pew.
Did the most damage. Yeah.
Mm,
And I'm up in a tree.
Height advantage.
Cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, that probably explains why you hit with everything. Okay, so with the end of Waxberry's turn, we will go into normal initiative here. And it is Spector's turn with his crazy 21 on initiative. Well, I'm gendering it. I don't know what gender the Spector is. You guys may be able to find out later. Or not. But it can move to Jabari with no issue. And it's gonna do Spector stuff at it. Which is this one does a 6 hit.
Nope. Nope.
Nope, definitely not.
Rindus, you're muted.
So
People are being noisy. Yes, Jabari is unafraid of a 6.
okay, that's fair. Okay, Iku's turn. Iku is going to. Oh no, can she do a thing? Does she have to move, or can she do it from where she's at? Let's see.
She's really good at it. She could try throwing her quarterstaff at it, but then she would lose her quarterstaff.
Well, I think what she's going to do is actually.
Wow. Oh.
Oh, she quaddled.
Oh, that's different.
That's-
I was like, she explodes.
She just erupts, and then she's gonna fly up into its face and hiss at it.
That'll teach him.
Well,
Jabari,
it takes an action to turn into a quaddle, believe it or not.
I can believe it. It's like shapeshifting.
Yina, it is now your turn.
Okay then. You know what? Last time I wasn't ready. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do Chaos Bolt again. This time, no subtle spell. I don't need to be subtle about this. So let's cast it. Let's throw it at him.
What you throwing it at?
I'm gonna throw it at the Spector.
Okay, do it. You don't throw it at the Spector.
I'm going to use. Let's see. Hold up. I'm gonna use luck to reroll.
There.
Yeah, I'm gonna use luck to reroll. So here's the luck point. 12.
You do hit it.
Yay! Oh, I'll also roll a d20. See if nope,
Nope.
nothing happens. Okay,
No fancy
Okay.
nonsense.
here we go. Level 1. I got a 1 and an 8. There we go. So I do
So-
10. I do 10. 10 thunder damage.
Let's see. Give me 1 second here. You elect to thunder damage it, correct?
Mm. Yeah, because my other choice is acid damage.
If I can find the dang page where it. There we go. Okay.
This is a magical attack, if that matters. Because it's
Yes,
oh,
it
spell.
does. It does matter. It does. Okay. So you rattle it. It's rattled and shaken, and it turns into a puddle of ectoplasm.
Wait,
Surprisingly,
I did.
it doesn't have a lot of hit points, and also
Oh.
even though thunder only does half damage to it, even if it's magical, there was 5 hit points left on it.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
So Spector friend, that was a quick work you guys did there. Yina, do you do anything else?
I'm gonna move behind Jabari.
You turn it.
I'm gonna move towards. Move right here.
You turn it into an ectosplat and then run back into the opening.
Yeah.
Just
Ectosplasm.
Just in time for the skeletons to move forward. Okay. So this one moves here. This one moves here. This one... Let's see. Moves here. Actually, I can close this one out. Oh, actually, this one moves here. This one moves here. I got the hiccups.
That was me earlier today.
This one moves here. This one cannot attack this turn. The rest of them can. Alright. This skeleton is going to short sword EQ. And a 15 does not hit. This one is going to short sword EQ. And it does
Yikes.
hit for 6 piercing damage. This one is going to short sword Jabari. That doesn't hit. And this one is also going to short sword Jabari. That one probably doesn't hit.
13 does not. Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
good thing they don't have pack tactics.
Jabari, it is your turn.
Even it would just be the main roll, not even advantage.
True.
Jabari is going to. All right, I gotta get rid of this one that could potentially break off and go after Yina. So Jabari's going to poke one.
You go poke it.
This one. He's gonna poke that one on his right.
Why do skeletons have bludgeoning vulnerability in 5e? That's so weird.
Because they're weak to being smacked by hammers.
Yeah, brittle
No.
bones.
Vulnerable. Oh, vulnerable. I'm silly. Never mind. Continue.
Well, I also because you can't like piercing damage and slashing damage usually is there to disembowel or bleed out someone.
my brain reversed that. I thought it was that they were
Resistance.
immune.
Hey, does a 23 or a 23 hit?
Never, not on a skeleton. Yes, you hit the skeleton.
I'm going to argue
with
for
your Yikawa.
advantage for 23, please.
You Yikawa it for 13.
I Yikawa it for max damage. Nice.
Nice.
Holy
Good
shit.
job. You that one also. How do you do this? How do you make this skeleton turn into a pile of bones?
I Yikawa it in one of its empty eye sockets, and then I just flick its head off into the bushes.
Okay, that's fair. Its head flies off into the bushes. Watch out for that head later, though. It might get you. Do you do anything else?
Yes. I scoot here to be a more enticing target than Iku. Yes. That's it.
Cool. Excellent. And Shadow, it is your turn. I know we're getting close to when you need to step out for a few, so.
Yep. So I'm gonna take my last attack, y'all.
Okay. Who you hitting? The one in front of you?
Yep.
Oof. Doesn't look like a hit to me.
That is unfortunately not a hit.
Well, then on that note, I will make my shameful exit.
Okay.
So I'll be back.
Yeah, and we'll be taking a break in a few moments, like after the next circle, so we should be all back around the same time.
Okay. If you need my turn, you have access to my sheet, right?
Yeah, I'll do the shadowy thing to do.
Sounds good. I'll be back.
Waxberries, fistful of them, waxy.
Yeah.
It is your turn.
So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the one on the end with a radiant sun bolts. Chow.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Well, butts.
Yes, butts. Butts are
That's it. I don't
okay.
think I need to do anything further.
Neat. So you see the puddle of ectoplasm crawl up the legs of the skeleton that is currently standing in it.
What?
And nothing else really happens there as far as you can tell. But it crawls up and kind of imbues itself into its torso a little bit.
Excuse me. No.
Excuse you, that's exactly what happens. It's kind of sickening to watch.
Well, I know what skeleton I'm shooting.
So that happens. Anywho, it's Iku's turn. Iku is going to, I don't know, probably bite the one in front of it. I just clicked the initiative by accident. That wasn't intentional. Iku is going to bite the one in front of her. Goes a chomp. That hits for 10 damage.
Ooh, that champ.
That was a good hit.
Can Skeletors be poisoned?
No. They have damage and conditional immunity to poison and poisoned.
Oh, there you go.
But that about ends Iku's turn, because she's going to stay in the fray. And it is Yina's turn now.
All right, that is unacceptable. Ectoplasm skeletons. So
You don't like it? Oh,
no,
I thought I was being creative.
no, I don't like it. I'm gonna magic missile.
No. I was being creative. You guys are ruining my art.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna roll. Okay, we're good on wild magic.
That does not do the wild magic thing.
No, it does not trigger. So I'm just gonna cast magic missile. Oh, that was the first one. Okay, let me do it. I have to do 2 more times. Yeah, I'm gonna just aim all of them at them because this is unacceptable.
And you don't need to roll for it, right?
Nope, they auto hits because it's magic missile. So that's 13 force damage in total. I mean, I as a player liked it. Yina doesn't like it.
Cool.
You
So
know, it's like that's not good.
So it takes 13 damage, and upon the skeleton's turn...
Oh, I will also move. Apologies. Because I can do that. I'm going to move... I'm basically going to move to where Iku was at the very beginning of this. There we go. Oh! What? Excuse?
I mean, it got possessed by a thing. Yeah, the skeleton got ectoplasmed. It now
good.
contains the soul of a wraith. Or
You
a
mean-
specter, my bad.
I mean, ectogasmed.
Ooh. I don't know if it, like, trembled or felt pleasure in any way, but that's a discussion for another time.
You're the DM. You decide.
I'm going to roll an initiative for it, because I think it should be separated from the rest of the zombos.
This wraith.
Yeah. Or white. It is a
Or
white. this
white.
time.
You
I
know
just
how
want
we...
you guys
you
to
know,
fight a white so bad.
I was about to say, you know how we murdered the white last time?
Yeah, but you see, this one's different, because it has... I don't know. Never mind. Jabari, it's your turn. Or no, it's still all of the skeletons' turns. Where did the skeletons go? Oh, no! Oh, the one I deleted was the one I gave the initiative to. Oops. Alright, well, they had 13 for their initiative, so I will just re-roll and then put the 13. So the rest of the skeletons go, except for our newfound friend, Ecto guy.
Ecto cooler.
This one is going to... Where's my skeleton sheet? There's my EQ sheet. There's my skeleton. Short sword Jabari. That doesn't hit, probably.
Nope.
The other one is going to short sword Jabari. That one doesn't hit. The other one's going to short sword Iku.
I could
That
have
does
just
not
had
hit.
Blur up.
So they all whiff. It's spooky, it's scary, they're skeletons, but not actually physically painful.
Spooky, scary, spooky, scary.
Jabari, it is your turn, you blurry friend.
Jabari is going fast.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got
I
places to
definitely-
go, gotta follow my rainbow. Sorry. Sonic
Okay.
Adventures 2.
Nope, it was going through my head. I just
I
didn't.
played so much of that game.
I had all of the special Chow. I unlocked the special space levels where you have to get S rank on every single mission in the game. It was bad. That was my addicted game when I was a child.
I spent the summer after high school at my sister's house and just played Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, and that was like how I spent my entire summer.
It was so good. Did you play it on GameCube or did you play it on Dreamcast?
Dreamcast.
See, I played Sonic Adventure 2 Battles on the GameCube, and it got me all sorts of fun. I don't know. Anyway, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons Hexblade Curse.
I put the voodoo on him. He now has a symbol of Uptao above his head. And that's a bonus action, so Yikuwa strike with the main.
What is this fun little drawing?
That's the symbol of Uptao.
Oh, okay. Is this on the White's head? Did you?
Yeah, it'll be over his head because he's marked.
Okay, I'll put this silly little thing there.
Yeah. And then I Yikuwa him.
Poke it. You hit it. 19 hits.
And just to remember what I do with this. A bonus to damage rolls against the current creature, bonus equal to the proficiency bonus. Oh, really? That's it? But I also have an improved critical, so I guess.
Yikuwas are martial weapons, so they aren't too fancy compared to other
Well,
weapons.
no, just the curse gives bonus damage to the proficiency.
Gotcha.
That's not much, but damage, and then it would be 14 for the actual damage. Yeah, the real plus of this is then the improved critical and the healing after. So there we go. He poked.
Cool. You poked it. You did a poke, and it was poke like. It is Shadow's turn, and I need to open their character sheet. And Shadow character sheet. They're going to stab the white because I feel like they would definitely target the spooky thing.
Yeah.
With sneak attack because they have the surrounding allies and kaplow. Does it hit? I can't see. It does hit.
It's a 19, yeah.
Okay. It hits for yes. It does the equivalent of 17 piercing damage. Cool. Waxberries. It is your turn.
Let's hit the white with some radiant damage.
Okay.
17?
17 hits the white.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go ahead and spend my other key point and do it 2 more times.
Okay.
11.
No. Yes.
Okay. So 9 and 9 is 18 damage.
Okay. Cool. Cool. It is White's turn. He says, "Buongiorno, Mr. Jabari. I'ma do the thing. I'm going to do 2 longsword attacks on you.
Here's why I have.
Kaplow. 12 does not hit.
Nope.
And this one has this attached to it. Well, that's not what I wanted to do.
I mean, it would if he could roll.
Well, I'm supposed to roll. Well, I guess it's the same roll, so it's not even that big of a deal. They do not hit you at all. They're pissed though.
Yeah.
And I believe we should take our break here, just because I feel if we take our break now, we should be back around the same time as Reese returning. If that's cool with you guys. I just need to pee.
So do I, so I'm totally all for it.
All right. Well, friends, we're going to take a break here. 10 minutes or so. We're going to give Reese a little bit of time to return, and we'll be back. So, stick around, go fill your water bottle, stretch, use the bathroom as needed, and we'll be right back with you. I am the only one to return yet. But I am here. Thank you guys for hanging out. I guess I will click buttons and look at stuff while we wait. I feel as though I have sufficiently clicked buttons. I see a Saint Guard. Buttons, yes, pressing buttons. The buttons of Annihilation have been pressed. I see a Rindis too. Ooh, dinner. Should I unmute you guys? I'm talking to chat right now. I saw a head shake. A couple head shakes there. So just me back. Enjoy. Rindis is eating a food. Buttons of Annihilation does sound like a point-and-click hidden picture game. Except the pictures are Doom! Nobody heard you, sadly. I did hear you. Yes. For anybody worried, Saint Guard just did a spook. Oh. Rough. Is it still edible, though? Substance. It's important. Oh. Did you cook the onions before you put them in? Hmm. I get you. I'm sure this conversation is very confusing to the people who only hear my voice. I thought you were going somewhere different with that. Mm. So guys, when I flip back, should I flip back to our faces or the game screen? Oh, damn it, Rabbit. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could. I don't even know if that's how you make a white, but whatever. Anywho, can I turn you guys' audio back on at least? Cool.
Whites appear however you decide.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Screw-
couldn't
screw
find
Forgotten Realms.
I couldn't find another like more suitable undead to place there, so I just made the ectoplasm crawl up into the skeleton, and now you got a white.
Maybe it's just a gelatinous skeleton.
Yeah.
You give it like gelatinous cube things, but like it's
Maybe
skeleton.
It's some weird, unique type of undead that just happens to have stats that are identical to a white.
There we
Yeah,
go.
we
I'll-
wouldn't
I'll-
know.
I'll settle with that one. That one makes a lot more sense to me.
Yeah, it's a gel skeleton, a gelatin
A
even.
gelatin. Oh my god. Go home. Oh my god. And it kills
well.
you. You're dead. I don't
Oh,
even
that's
know where
fine.
Yina is, but
New,
bye.
new character. Cool.
Rick's death a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I accepted death a while ago. This is fine.
Oof. Anywho, it seems we probably have a few more minutes for Reese to return, so we can kind of sit here and chat for a little bit, or do you guys want to just jump right back into battle mode?
Hurry.
Yeah, I don't. That doesn't particularly matter to me. I have random things to talk about.
Mhm.
Or we can just continue rolling to combat, and I can just be like, I cast spells at people.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna flip back to the video call, in case anybody wants to prepare themselves before that happens. In 3, 2, 1. Video call. Hi. I guess we'll just shoot the junk for a minute here while we wait. I guess we'll give it until 9:05 Eastern, which is like 3 minutes, and if Chris isn't back, I guess we'll I don't know. I guess we'll go without
Back
him.
into combat. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
He rolls really bad on initiative anyway, even though he's the rogue, so it's fine.
It's fine.
He's gonna roll really bad.
He does kind of roll really bad. It's not wrong.
Well,
So I guess I'll take a second to do a pitchy thing. I have 2 days left on my fundraiser for Rise Above Disorder. We have been playing Persona 3 FES, which I'm still continuing. It's just the past 2 days I was supposed to do a 24-hour stream, then I knocked it down to an 18-hour stream, and then like 12 and a half hours into it, my internet cut. So I dropped out there, and then yesterday, my internet just died because we've been having rolling thunderstorms for the past
Ooh.
3 days here. And yeah, my power was flickering on and off, and yeah, I guess my modem went out and it never reprovisioned or something like that. So I just was like, I'll chalk this up for a loss, and we'll just keep going. But anyway, Rise Above Disorder is a really cool organization that provides provides funding for mental health services for people who need it but may not be able to afford it. So if you have any desire or the ability to make a donation or contribution in any way, please see the link that I just dropped in the chat. And yeah, thank you anybody who has so far donated or intends to do so. We have until midnight Eastern tomorrow. I set a kind of, oh no, I've never done a fundraiser before, so I set a pretty high goal for myself, but I still think I did pretty good. We're at 230 out of 1,000 for the goal, which I still
Nice.
think's pretty good. Yay. Anywho. So, we heard about your mass game in the beginning. How's your Star Wars game going, Rindis?
The Star Wars game is actually going pretty well too. Shay's doing her best, having very small Star Wars knowledge, but she's made a pretty fun game so far. I really enjoy using the voice changer for my Mandalorian. I sounded terribly sick last week, and it probably didn't sound good with the voice changer at all. But we stole a Sith Lord's ship.
Logical.
Yeah, basically the backstory was this was the guy who hired me to capture the Jedi in our group, and basically while in the middle of capturing the Jedi for them, they decided that they were going to hire the local thugs to just kill everyone in the bar where this capture was happening. That way he didn't have to pay me and probably didn't have to pay the thugs either. And so finding out that, the guy basically went back on our deal, it's like, well, guess I'm going to kill you instead. And so along the way, the plan was, hey, let's just steal his ship instead. So he's stuck on Tatooine. And so we broke into the hangar, killed all his Sith Empire soldiers, because we're playing Old Republic.
Mhm.
Killed all of his soldiers, keeping track of the ship, and we stole it before he could get back on board. So we literally took off with him standing outside. And that was a good feeling, because it was a tough fight having to fight through a big ship full of people, because she outfitted 2 of the troopers with flamethrowers in close quarters, and that was not a fun time.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So you guys are playing a 5e like homebrew hack?
Yeah, we managed to find on Reddit, there's a community that converted everything over to 5th edition.
Ooh.
And
What did they start with? Did they start with the Fantasy Flight game or the?
no, they used 5th edition and they just built it from the ground up with Star Wars stuff, and they just tweaked it and added in things.
Neat.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool, because there's a lot of elements in there where you can see they just cut and paste some things from 5th edition.
Mhm.
And then there are others where they were like, okay, now let's, take and borrow and tweak things for the Old Republic classes and make them work for 5th edition. Like the class I'm playing is just fighter, but all the fighters get the superiority die now, and the archetypes specialize out into different things. And since I'm playing a Mandalorian, I picked one that was basically a reflavored arcane archer, but instead of being complete garbage, they make the DCs for your shots be based on your dexterity instead of some quadary stat block that you don't ever use. Fun fact, arcane archer is terrible in 5th edition.
Yikes.
Hmm.
I've
Because
never tried because
it's bad, because you need to have dex, con, wisdom, and then all your spell DCs are based on intelligence.
huh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's very much multiple ability dependency.
Mm-hmm. And if that's fine, but usually, you pick fighter when you're like, okay, I got 1 or 2 good stats and I really don't want to, do much else. It's like you're not picking fighter when you have this godly spread of all good stats, because it's like, yeah, the DC for your special arrows will generally be low, and if you can't land them, then they don't do anything.
Well, that's just like preconceived notion that the fighter is the starter class, but in 5th edition, fighter is kind of the most complex class, other than wizard, maybe.
Fighter is a great one. I'm currently playing 3 fighters in all of my games,
And they're probably super unique too.
Yeah, they are actually very different from each other. But yeah, so there's that. That's really all we've done for Star Wars, because now it's on break since we're going to be gone next week. She's not running tomorrow because she's got to get ready to fly out here.
Gotcha. Yeah, and we'll also be on a break next week, everybody in chat. So
yeah, because unfortunately I won't be.
Well, I mean,
we'll be back in port by Thursday, but
if you're on vacation, you're on vacation. It's not
Yeah.
unfortunate.
yeah,
Well,
I'm not.
missing the game is the whole reason for it is good. Gotta relax.
Also, apparently, it's Pride Week in Los Angeles when we land there, but we're not staying long enough to go check it out.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think Pride Week isn't. It's not this weekend. It's next weekend in Philly
It's
as
next
well.
They have their big stuff on the 8th and 9th, and the 9th is when they do the parade through, and it's like, well, she'll be gone, and I have to be back by then. So it's like, well, that's not happening. It was like, it would have been neat to check one out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they do one out here in Phoenix. I didn't see anything for it. But fun fact while looking through all of that, I browsed the like Airbnb ones and just plastered up there on one of the top rated ones is renting out somebody's guest house that doubles as the Airbnb slash fun house quotation fingers, and
Funhouse.
it comes complete with swing and there are just pictures of this person's guest house that you can rent out with all of the fixings, and it's like that's
Are they
gross. Other
cleaned
people,
first?
it says it's clean, but it's still like, oh, that's gross. Other people have used this, and you can see like the artwork and stuff he's got in there. Basically, it looks like it is just like you walked into the back room of a porn shop.
That's a cat butt.
That's gross. That is a cat butt.
Anywho, I guess we'll jump back into the
Face
fight.
has been right there this whole time.
Tail.
We'll jump back into the fight here and hope that when we get halfway down the order, that Shadow will return. So I will flip back over to the battle map. Battle map. And it is Iku's turn, and Iku's going to continue chomping on the skeleton in front of her. Because bones are good to gnaw, I guess. Chompy, where you at, Iku? There you are. I'm gonna go bite. Poof. Ah, no. No dice. Not even a little. Anywho, Iku's just like snapping at air and missing. And Hina, what are you doing during Iku's attempts to chomp at this skeleton?
That is a good question. I'm going to look over, just be like, the hell is that this ectoplasm skeleton thing? I don't like it. And I'm going to cast Mind Spike on it.
Ooh, Mind Spike.
Yeah.
Neat.
I'm probably not going to maintain the concentration of the actual Mind Spike thing, but it needs to make a DC 14 Wisdom save.
A DC 14 Wisdom save. Let's see it, Mr. White. Wisdom.
Oh, let me roll my D20. Sorry, I keep.
Oh!
That's nope. It's
Okay.
I think on a 1, not on a 20.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on a 1, not a 20. Yeah.
Made it.
Oh, it made it. All right, so it takes 8 psychic damage instead.
8 psychic damage.
Yeah, let's see if there's anything else that it has as part of the spell. No, and it succeeded anyway, so maintain concentration on it would be useless. Yeah, I do 8 psychic damage to it, and then she heads over here.
All right, and it falls over. Do you get to move?
Oh, okay.
Do you get to move your hex, Jabari?
No, when it dies, I just heal.
For I need to go back and look.
Yeah, it specified an amount, but it's not going to matter. I haven't taken any damage.
Oh.
I was hoping this thing would have been dangerous.
Well, it's dead
Yeah.
now. It tried to be dangerous. It just couldn't hit.
It tried to be dangerous. Just Ina appeared.
Yeah, you've been blowing everybody up this turn.
That's right.
Putting people on blast.
So with that, it is the skeleton's turn. Skeleton is going to short sword Shadow. That does not hit Shadow, is my assumption.
Not even here.
I mean, Shadow kind of jumped on him from behind, so he's kind of like reactionary, I guess. This one is going to poke Jabari.
Jabari.
I don't know if you know which one's this one is, but it's this one.
Oh, well, that one.
Oop, I hit initiative, not the short sword.
8.
There we go. 10.
10
Does
still
not
won't.
hit.
No.
Not much
Okay.
better.
And then the other one is going to poke at Iku. That doesn't hit. Damn. Okay, well, skeletons do jack shit. Jabari, it's your turn.
Jabari's going to finish off. Actually, no, he's going to finish off the one Shadow was poking. Yeah, 24.
That hits it.
Yeah, for numbing.
Okay. Boop-a-doo. It's still standing. Anything else?
No?
Nope.
That's it.
Okay. So it is now Shadow's turn, which Shadow is going to rapier the one because that's what he does.
Rapier.
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 Also, Shadow had poked the white last turn. If that's why you're curious.
Skeleton next to him. That's fine.
And it hits for 12 damage, and it turns into a pile of bones.
Haha.
Shadow makes a quirky remark in his Shadow accent, and
Shadow accent.
Shuffle-
That's what it's not.
shuffles
not a
over
ch-
to here. Is
It's not
this
it's not a Chilton accent anymore. It's a Shadow accent.
is this fun square thing still here? Jabari?
No, that went away.
Okay, I'll put it
That
over.
was the hex curse.
And he kind of like slides to the left. And now it is Waxy's turn.
All right, I'm gonna shoot a radiant sunbolt at the next nearest Skeleton.
Sounds good.
9 radiant damage.
You hit it, and it crumbles. There is one remaining skeleton.
I'm done.
Cool. White, get out of here. You're dead. Iku's turn. Iku's gonna snap at the one that's still alive. Iku sheet. There we go. Chomp. That does not hit. Damn it, Iku. What is wrong with you? You got a +8 to hit.
She
Anywho.
wants us to do all the work.
Yeah, that's my logic. It's your turn.
All right. I think I've used enough spells, enough like spell slots. I'm just gonna take aim. Well, not take aim. Just like look at the remaining one. So this one, and I'm gonna cast Firebolt at it.
Do it. You hit
19?
it.
Hell yeah.
For
One fire
fire damage. It says, "Ow, that's hot. Why would you do that?"
It can feel heat.
Sure.
Okay. Ah, wow.
I don't know why the skeleton is super out of order here. Or is it out of order?
No, that was the white. Was
I
the 8.
deleted the white. Oh, damn it! I keep doing that. This was a 13. Okay.
It was.
All right. Last skeleton's turn. It seems to recognize it's getting no purchase on Iku, so it swings over to Shadow. Yeah, it swings over to Shadow, and it's gonna boink it with a short sword. It doesn't hit. So, now that that's through, it's Jabari's turn. Wait, why does everything feel backwards to me?
No, that's Jabari's turn.
Oh, no, it's just we've been going really quick. Okay. Jabari, it's your turn.
Jabari's turn.
Jabari's turn!
Yeah, I'll just come over here so I can see. What? 25
That hits for sure.
for 7.
For 7. Okay, it's still standing.
That's it.
And then Shadow's gonna lunge at it. Oh, what? Yep. Pachow. And it
Ooh.
hits. For dead. It's dead. That's 17. Man, rogues can do some damage. Okay, all of the skeletons and the white that turned, or the Spector that turned into a white with the other skeleton have been demolished. They are dead, and you are alive.
Yay.
So, with that, this was like shortly before sunset, but because of the canopy, it was dark enough that they didn't get like the sunlight sensitivity modifier. So, it's getting to the point where you're going to have to start thinking about setting up camp, but you can see in the cleared passage that Nangalore is just a few hours of travel away. Now, would you like to travel at night, or would you like to rest up and enter Nangalore in the daytime and fully rested?
I like the daytime and fully rested.
Same.
Daytime and fully rested sounds like a good call. I would agree with...
It's not
Iku would say the same thing. It's like, we may not have been terribly injured, but energy was exerted.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we're well rested in case we run into something unexpected when we get there tomorrow. There were 6 zombies, a Spector, and a white, right? Well, 5 zombies, a Spector, and a white. Because the one zombie merged into a white. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll math it out. Okay, cool. So you guys are going to be resting, like a mile, I would say, away from Nengalore. So you're honestly, I will just say you're in the same hex as Oop, I deleted the wrong thing. What's undo? Oh no. Control Z.
Control Z. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, or you could just right click it.
There
It's
we go.
fine.
Mhm. Cool. All right, so you guys are at Nengalore.
We did it.
Well, a mile away from Nengalore.
We
I'm going to
almost-
roll for a. I'm going to roll while you guys sleep in case something nonsensical happens. You know, in case a
Oh,
random
no.
encounter. In case you guys continue fighting stuff during fighting stuff time.
This is the Tomb of Annihilation. I would expect
I'm-
to be
I
fighting.
mean, I would assume you guys would fight things too.
I mean, why aren't we then?
1d6 halfling merchants appear.
Right.
We kill them and take their stuff.
Yeah, they're rich.
I
We
mean,
gotta
you have
take
to
their-
you have to fight stuff anyway, right?
Yeah.
We fight their bartering skills.
Fight their will to live.
We we fight the invisible hand of capitalism. Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Wait a second. Doesn't Jabari worship that man, that god?
He does. I think that's a fight you'll lose, sir. Jabari is not afraid to put his friends down
For capitalism.
for capitalism.
Well, little did we know that Jabari's just a mercenary. He was never a paladin to begin with.
Little did we know, Jabari has been Liberty Prime the whole time.
Oh, okay. No, democracy is non-negotiable.
Democracy is non-negotiable, filthy commies.
Oh, all right. I didn't know the Brotherhood of Steel was
Oh
here.
no!
This
Uh-oh.
escalated
Oh
quickly.
no!
Are we running into the
Something
Frost
good?
Giants
Did we
again?
get something good?
You got something real good. Oh
Yes.
no!
So is this during our rest
is that
period?
good or is that like
Oh no!
Dwarf
Oh,
Fortress
yes.
good?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh no.
I
Yes.
honestly don't recognize the reference because I haven't played Dwarf Fortress. Can you
Say own-
rephrase
say
it
own.
in
Oh
like
god.
RimWorld comparison?
I don't know any RimWorld memes.
Okay,
The,
fair.
the mega scarabs, like a whole bunch of the mega scarabs, just spawned in the center of your camp.
Oh yeah, well that kind of bad, good.
Yeah. A lava flow opening up.
Kind of good that's actually bad. Got it.
It's the King of Feathers. It's fine.
It's the kind of bad that's actually like awesome, but really
Feathers.
scary.
King of Feathers is awesome. I can't wait till we have to fight it. In the other Tomb of Annihilation game I play, my ranger's life goal is to hunt and kill the King of Feathers, and the party wants nothing to do with it besides his sister. They are like, yes, let's hunt all of the creatures.
Let us hunt them.
Yes. A
Okay.
stupid fly just appeared in my room. I hate these things so much.
Smack it.
It went for my monitor, and as I was trying to thumb it,
Oh.
it just kept hopping away. And it's like, you bitch.
Frustrating.
Yeah,
You-
frustrating.
You bitch.
Oh, you
Question for people who've done it. Is PAX West the one in Seattle or the one in LA?
PAX West is in Seattle, I think.
Okay. Because apparently PAX West tickets already went on sale. They did not know.
Yes, Seattle badges. I just looked.
Okay, cool. I didn't remember.
I don't think there's one in LA.
I thought there was one. Maybe I'm just wrong. Because there's
Is Seattle? There's Texas. There's Boston.
no.
And that's
Yeah, I'm thinking of. Well, I mean like E3 and stuff are in LA, so that's.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because PAX
That makes sense.
South is yes. Oh, sorry. Yes, PAX South is San Antonio.
San Antonio, yeah.
Isn't there a Central too?
No.
No PAX Central.
Isn't there's a
there's
PAX in
West, South, East, Unplugged, and
That's
Australia.
Plug.
I thought there was one in. Okay, it's not PAX, but there is a There is a con that's in a big con in Atlanta, and I don't remember which one it is.
Yeah, Unplugged's in Philadelphia.
Yeah, Unplugged's in Philly. East is in Boston. South is in San Antonio, I guess.
Yeah, Rez got to go to East not last year, but the year before, because apparently he knows people who can get tickets, and it's like,
Oh.
that's
I went.
nice.
I went to.
I'm
E-
not.
I went to East three years in a row, but I was living in Boston at the time. So
Well, yeah, that's expected. I've gone to Unplug every year, but that's because I live like in the Philadelphia suburbs. So
I used to go to BlizzCon every year when that was affordable and worth going to,
oh god, it's so expensive now though.
and not worth going to because they're like, let's raise the price and reduce the amount of days.
yeah, that doesn't help.
That doesn't fly.
No.
Nope.
The only where I live, the big con, which I have not been to because it's way too crowded, is Comic-Con.
Mm.
Yeah, Comic-Con.
Which
is
Comic-Con would you go to?
San Diego.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's the good one too.
That's the good one. I keep trying for tickets for that one.
It's just so expensive.
yeah.
But that's where you get
I
all the
want-
limited edition Magic the Gathering bullshit.
We used to have Comic-Con here in Phoenix, but then San Diego Comic-Con getting too big for their britches is like, we trademarked this name and you can't use that anymore. So now it's Fan Fest, and it's like it's still Comic-Con, guys, and it's like,
Thanks, Comic-Con San Diego.
yeah, because the Phoenix one was like the second largest, so it was like, hey, this is nothing to sneeze at. People, we get famous people here, like big name people come out here. Like Stan Lee was here before he died, and I was kind of sad I didn't pony up the $200 to go see him. Not really, $200 more seeing anyone.
The other Comic-Con I knew about was New York, which was a kind of a funny story involving New York Comic-Con. I was in New York the weekend of New York Comic-Con, and I didn't realize it until I was leaving.
Oh no.
Because I was visiting people at NYU at the time, and like apparently just none of the people going to New York Comic-Con were around NYU when I was there. So, and I went back to Penn Station to get a bus back to Boston. It was just like, oh, I see all these cosplayers.
See, the question is were you shipping off to Boston or? Anywho, I need to know what order you guys are doing the watchy thing.
Oh, I think we usually have like the same order at this point now, but I think I went. Well, actually, no, it doesn't matter because I can just use the light spell so I can see things.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
good job.
Jabari can just put light on you. It's fine.
I mean, Nina also has light. I picked it up.
PAX tickets aren't very expensive.
They're
No,
not
they're
as-
relatively not expensive. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Although the 4-day passes are already sold out.
that doesn't surprise me. Those things
mean-
sell like hotcakes.
Minutes.
Yeah. Hey, still plenty of Monday badges. Ooh.
It's Friday to Monday? That's what
Yep.
they are? Oh, huh. Usually it's like if they add a fourth day, it's Thursday.
Yeah.
No, it's Monday.
Monday?
When did these go on sale? Because like that's kind of surprising.
Like a few hours ago, probably.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's
3 months
So,
out.
I need a
It's taxes.
refresher on who is doing the
sorry.
watch in what order.
I will go first.
I'll take second.
Okay.
And I'll be last.
You'll be last, so Shadow is third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
You're gonna roll a d4. It's gonna be a 3, isn't it?
It's gonna be Shadow's fault. It's
Yeah.
fine.
It 100% already is a 3, but
Oh.
here's
We
here's-
didn't know that. Perfect.
here's the thing. I doubt any of you can sleep through what is currently causing a whole hell of a lot of noise around, like, I don't know, what is 3? 3 would be like midnight to 3 a.m., I would guess, right?
They're only 2-hour slots, so it's like 1 to 3 a.m. maybe. 'Cause it's 8 hours, it's 8 hour rest, yeah.
Fair. So 1 to 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't think you guys would be able to sleep through this. You hear very, very intense crashing, much more so than previous crashing and bangs that you have heard.
Here's the real question: is it louder than the Frost Giants?
Hard to say because you're in a different type of acoustic environment.
Hmm.
So you can't really like tell whether it's echoing a lot or it's just loud and you can hear it. And it is coming from this direction.
Uh-oh. Fuck. That's not good.
Shadow, while you guys are probably already waking up, says you guys better wake up. I'm not gonna do a shadow voice. I can't do that. I'm not gonna do the disservice of trying to do a shadow voice.
All right.
Oh shit. Okay. What could that be?
You hear like a guttural like howl, like a very dinosaur guttural howl.
Oh, that's not good.
Weapons.
Yes.
Jabari comes out in just his pants and he conjures his Yikawa into his hand. Let us fight.
Yes. Whoa. What is that? Whoa.
Welcome to the Z-Rex, guys.
Oh, this. Okay.
I love this thing's special ability. It's
so good.
Is this this is the one I think it is, isn't it?
It probably is.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
like it has the ability to
Spoil the magic.
Yeah.
Just let it happen. Let it get waxy.
What? Whoa!
Wow!
Wow.
Not that
Shots
part, but
fired.
be a special ability. Just let it get waxy. I mean, Shadow's not here to appreciate it.
Shadow
She's-
just showed up.
Oh,
Shadow's
oh,
here.
Oh, there you go. Well, let it get Shadow then. 'cause
I
one
mean,
of
this is-
one
I
of the
mean,
two
Shadow's
don't
the
know
one
what's
on
gonna
watch,
watch,
happen.
so
I was about to be fair, this is Shadow's fault, so you know.
Right,
It's
right.
his watch.
Yeah.
So one of the two who have no idea what it's about to happen needs to just be surprised by this because it's the best.
I'm
It's a
sure
time.
I will be.
It's a time. At least it doesn't like vomit forth like I don't know, beetles or something like that.
that would be
But-
pretty gross. But anywho,
Yes.
I don't think this thing surprised any of y'all, but I don't know if Jabari's wearing his armor if it takes like time to dawn.
He just said that he's not.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
he
not
just said
wearing
he's
it.
not.
I'm,
Okay,
I'm ready,
well, that's-
I'm ready to throw down in his shirtless glory.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
We spent a
Uh,
lot of money on this scene.
We spent a lot of money on this scene.
Mostly-
Well,
he comes
at least
out
you guys have that going for you.
Tyrannosaurus.
Well oiled, so he can't get grappled.
Exactly.
Well
Well-
oiled. Mm.
well oiled.
You gotta
definitely-
you gotta glisten for the viewers. Just saying.
Not that they couldn't glisten
Holy
any.
shit. Waxy
Not
is
that it-
speed.
Not that he couldn't glisten
Oh, wow,
anyway
no
because it's
waxy.
because of the amount of humidity, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this thing's
Wow.
not even going to be able to do any of its fun things.
Let's see. Let's keep it going. Aw.
Oh, Jabari.
Still, everybody's still ahead. Holy shit, Shadow, you initiatived good for once.
To
Well,
be fair, this thing
guys,
has a negative.
clicked.
This thing has -2 dex, so like I wouldn't expect it to be very quick.
Hey, stop being a cheating baloney, man.
Are you telling me to stop dex shaming it? Is that what you're telling me?
A
Like-
little bit, yeah. Anywho, Shadow, you were the one on watch, and it's also your turn, so you were fully prepared for this thing that just breaks down trees and pushes into your camp with a roar at like 2:30 in the morning, mind you.
Guys, T-Rex! Zombie T-Rex, guys, it's huge!
You probably can't see that it. Well, no, you got good vision. I was just going to say it smells really freaking terrible. Anywho, what are you doing? It's your turn. You get to do things.
Good. Yeah, I'm moving away from this gigantic fucking thing.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
So, is there any other cover besides like this thing and like this thing over here? Like, is there
I
more-
could conjure a
other-
tree or two.
if there's more stuff down there, we don't have to.
That's a square.
There's technically
That's
your
more squares.
there's technically your teammates. They can be covered.
Yeah,
And
just pick up one of you in the sleeping bag. Like,
Hey, you don't need to be the fastest. You just need to be faster than the slowest person in the party.
that's true. If it's full, it doesn't need to eat me, right?
Exactly.
We'll see. We'll see how full it.
Of a Z-Rex.
We'll see how full it is.
We'll just catch. I mean, Waxy will just catch you and throw both of you away.
Anywho,
Get out of
is that movement all of your turn?
Yes.
All of it? Cool. Okay, Waxy, it is your
unless
turn.
I can say I hold my action until it comes within range of my arrows.
Yes, you can do that.
Okay.
What's the range on your arrows?
Yeah, right?
30 feet.
No way. That doesn't make sense. I think it's
Doesn't
30
sound
to
like
120.
Yeah, 120. It's there's normal range and then there's max range.
Okay.
It's just beyond normal range. If you're not a sharpshooter, you have disadvantage at shooting things.
I mean, like, up to here is 30 feet. So if it gets close to you guys, then I should be okay.
I mean, did you use an action to move as well?
No,
Yeah, I
he
just-
always
I just use my movement.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, totally.
Sure,
hold.
you can hold. No worries.
Ready in action. Ready it.
Okay. Waxy, it's your turn. You heard a gross noise. Shadow woke up in a panic and then ran into the bushes and kind of swan dived into a huckleberry tree or whatever. Wrong type of forest, but it's fine.
Hold on a second here. Oh, my page does not want to be displayed correctly. Okay, so from here. And that's 80 feet, which is what I can run. Okay, I need to be within 30 feet of it. No.
Look at
Alright,
you knowing
I'm-
how to use the frickin' ruler tool.
I know. It's not even what I meant to do either. Let's see here. That's 30 feet. So can I be like right here? In a tree, like right here?
Yeah,
Like up above.
are you trying to be stealthy and also you will have to do an acrobatics because you weren't sweeping up there?
I don't think I'm trying to be stealthy. I'm just trying to get up the tree as quickly as I can.
Okay.
Um,
You'll probably be face to face with the thing by the height that you get in the tree.
brilliant.
It's gonna chomp at you, I imagine.
That's okay. I'll dodge out of the way. It's fine. All
You
right, I
make it
successfully
up the
get up the
tree.
tree. And then I'm gonna throw a radiant sunbolt at it.
A 12 does hit. For
9
9
radiant
radiant
damage.
damages.
We'll spend a key point. Oh, actually, did my key points reset or no?
Not yet. No.
Okay, well, that's it. That's my turn. Then I'm done.
Oof.
Oof. Yeah, this is a bad time.
That's fine.
Yina, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move first because fuck, it's chasing this dinosaur.
I don't think anybody's casted light yet, and it's super dark. You've heard the noise. You know the direction it's coming from.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm gonna move anyway.
That's fair.
I don't want to be near this thing regardless. So it's,
To be fair, Waxy just shot a sunbeam at it.
He was inside. Yeah, Yina was. Maybe you would caught
But
like
it-
the
It's
shadows.
better off than
I mean, we
not.
haven't like the open pavilion, right? That's
Yeah,
the tent.
that's a good point. Fair. You
Yeah.
caught a glimpse of horror itself.
I mean, I'm probably gonna be casting light anyway. It's the smart thing to do. You know what I will do? I will spend okay. I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points. So I can do quicken spell. And I'm gonna quicken spell and oh boy, can this okay, I have to 1 second. Oh, I'm gonna cast your favorite spell. I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force on it,
Nice.
and also I will do my check. 12, we're fine. So yeah, it's got to do a DC 14 Intelligence save. And I will need to maintain concentration on it as well.
Well, that's good because it doesn't get it.
Good. All right. So that means has no effect. Oh, wait, never mind. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs. Never mind. Can't do it. Nothing happens. I
Womp
cast it on it and
womp.
nothing happens. Womp womp. Cool. Well, that was a waste of spell slots. That's fine.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I will cast light on my dagger. I have a dagger. So
Yeah.
I'll cast it on that.
Okay. And I'm just going to trust you to, handle your light situation as needed. I'm not gonna turn on dynamic lighting for this fight.
Yeah, let
But-
me. Lighting. The light spell gives me what kind of range?
40-20, I think.
Yeah, 40-20. Okay, cool. So
I'm not gonna be a super like.
I
stickler about
technically
it.
can't see it right now, I think. So that's fine. Yeah, I
That's-
technically can't
I
see
That's
mean, I hit it
fine.
in the face with some light beams. You know where it's at.
it. Yeah, and then I cast a spell on it that does nothing to it, so that's fine. Because I
Um,
should have read the spell.
Jabari, it is your turn, you glistening handsome man.
Jabari's going to same tactics. And 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna just magnificently stride up, and he's casting blur on himself again. And he's just gonna bang his shield and Yikawa together and just be like, "Come at me."
Okay. And with it being the Tyrannosaurus zombie's turn, it comes at you, bro.
But
And
it's fine because he's glistening.
Let's do it, my dude.
wow, you gave it such a prestigious
I know.
name. Hold on a second. I
A
needed
worthy
a thing.
opponent. Our battle will be legendary. Jabari gets eaten.
No, it more so. It more so does this.
What does it mean?
I
It
just love
It roars over top of your head, and the angle that it has to roar causes some bodies to tumble out of its mouth,
Yep, there it is.
There it is.
and
It-
then
it
it
is-
and then it bites you.
Oh, good. This is the Tyrannosaurus zombie I thought it was.
Yeah, Gozy right.
Oh, not one.
Ah, shit! But it can do a tail attack.
Holy shit.
Does a 16 hit?
14 will not hit.
Damn. Okay. Well,
I have blur up still. So it's a
anywho,
God,
I need to.
Oh wait, hold on. Actually, he's not wearing his armor. I have to actually double check this.
Ooh. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No, this is fine. This is fine.
You got a shield, right? This is fine.
14 will hit because it would be because yeah, I just have the shield and a 1 dex.
So this is how Jabari
So,
died.
so a 16 with the tail hits.
A 14 hits. He has
Oh, he has
Blur.
disadvantage
Blur.
with a blur. Okay.
Yeah.
but 14 will hit. Yeah.
Why did it not roll the damage? Maybe I need to click
you have to-
21 bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
Oh,
This
yikes.
might be how Jabari dies.
Yep.
Holy shit, you got
Yikes.
blasted.
Half my HP, guys. Ow.
Yoink, Scoob.
Yoinks. That is not okay.
It is a T-Rex, so
No, yes, you are absolutely right, but just yikes.
we need a frost giant to fight our T-Rex.
Yeah.
hey, guess what? Shadow, I'm sorry, but you do get the chance to shoot it because it is coming to range, I believe. Maybe did it?
Is it within 30 feet?
No, it's 50 feet away. Darn, never mind. Anywho, sorry
Shadow,
about
can I shoot-
raising your hopes for.
Can I shoot this thing?
It's
Um,
40 feet.
Yes, but the way you held your action, yeah, that's 40. But the way you held your action was regarding the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Laser light show.
It's cool. The zombies don't get a turn because they're jarred from falling out of the
Being vomited into life.
yeah. Shadow of a Star, it's your turn. Yoink, Scoob.
Yoinks. All right.
Or Zoinks, right?
Zoinks, yeah.
Yeah, Zoinks.
Yoink is a very different type of sound.
Yeah.
Yoink! It's what I might do, what Yina might do, because she's got to extricate herself. And her friends. Wait, she doesn't leave people behind. She's not like that. She's that heartless.
Did you know that if you fuse your Heartless and your Nobody, it becomes a Somebody?
Who are you shooting at, Shadow?
Shooting at the biggin.
You
Ah.
hit the biggin.
I hit the biggin.
For 13? Pierce?
13.
Nice.
That pierced though.
You pierced it. It goes.
And then I go all hidey. Then I go all hidey because I don't want to get hit for 21 damage.
That's a good call. I appreciate your tactic. Waxy, the zombie dinosaur charged past you. You got a fresh whiff of its decomposing corpse. What do you do?
All
All right. I want to smack it with my quarterstaff and then kick it in the eye.
Okay, that sounds logical.
Huh?
Get it.
You hit it with your quarterstaff for certain. For
All
8
right.
bludgeons.
And then I kick it in the eye.
Okay. Oh yes, for 6 magical bludgeons. Or are you not magic yet?
I don't think I'm magic yet.
That's level 5, I think.
Yeah, we're real close though.
That's fair. Okay, well, you do that. It is now fully aware of your position at a vantage point near its face place.
Here it's
What do you
face-
want to do?
Yeah, I probably should leave that area.
Probably shouldn't be here anymore.
Can I like run run further up the tree so that I can cross between the canopies?
You're asking if you could wire Fu, and I'm going to say yes.
Sweet. I'm gonna come over here then.
Cool. I dig it.
And it's super badass. Like she shimmies up a tree and then like runs along a branch and then does a leap out over nothing and lands on another branch. And
Nice.
is like kneeling in a superhero pose, like right on the edge of another
While the
branch.
branch is like bobbing up and down.
Exactly.
Nice.
It tries chomping at you, just like, nope, gonna jump out of the way. No, thank you.
Instead of
Exactly.
sunbeams, though, I feel like you need to have like a Rasengan. Like you need to have like a ball that you can like, since you're all ninja, I need you to have a Rasengan and not a Kamehameha.
Okay. Alrighty, let's
It is on the edge of your dim vision, and you can see this horrid beast.
yeah, it's terrifying.
And its
I hate it.
zombie companions that crawled out of its mouth. Or
I hate
got
it.
dropped out of its mouth by
I hate it. I am both angry and I am angry and afraid and probably insecure if I needed all the masks conditions. So I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolts at it at level 2.
You're gonna roll a d20 first, though.
I am going to. It's true. I got a 20, which is not a 1.
That is definitely not a 1. That is the opposite of a 1 if you're looking at a 20-sided die.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level.
Ooh. You
19
hit it.
hits it, I assume.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm casting this at 2nd level.
Oh.
Boop. What is it? What does 2nd level actually do? Hold on, I need to look.
It adds on that 3 there.
Oh, okay. So I do 12 damage, 12 acid damage.
12.
Or no, wait, what is the D6? What's the point of, is the D6 just there for random damage? I'm confused. Yes, it's for extra. Okay, that's why.
Yes, it's just extra d6. The 8 doesn't ever go.
I
up.
didn't get doubles, so
Okay.
Who
So
jumps?
you do 12 damage?
12 acid damage.
That's a good number. 12 is a
Um,
nice round number.
And I can't see Shadow because I was like, I'm gonna go run towards Shadow to have
can see
friends.
Shadow.
But
Shadow's
then
over here.
Shadow, but Shadow
Oh, he
rolled
went
the,
sneaky. Gotcha.
he went sneaky. Yeah, I can't technically see him even though he's out in the open.
I mean,
Fair.
you where I was, so you could run towards me.
He's army
But-
crawling.
But then I would reveal you. That would be pointless.
I'll like hockey trip you, so like you like run over me, and I'll stand up, so you like flip forward.
I'm gonna run over to Iku because I don't know what she's doing right now. Oh, she hasn't. You didn't roll her initiative, did you?
Don't judge me like that.
We put them on blast.
Yeah,
Look,
right?
I want our Coatl friend to get smacked with along with the rest of us. Oh my god, you got a 20. Holy shit.
Well, that's good because now it's her turn. She
Yeah.
got an extra few Z's because transforming into a Quaddle takes a lot of energy.
See, yeah, she was just a little bit slow on the draw. The T-Rex had a surprise round on her, but nobody else.
Yeah, exactly. Well, she's gonna move with her 40 movement. No, she has to go through zombie threat ranges to get to the thing. So she's gonna whack this motherfucker with her quarterstaff.
Do it.
Two hand. Yep, that's not the right command at all. It hits the zombie for for 5 damage.
Hell yeah.
Cool, it does it. Iku does not say anything, but furiously whacks this damn thing with her quarterstaff with both hands. Jabari, it is your turn. You just got fucking whacked, and also zombies vomited on your head.
I also need to go back and correct some bookkeeping stuff. Blur is a concentration, so I need to roll con.
Okay. Well, you haven't been attacked since.
Oof.
No, but I took damage, so I have to roll it. And
For sure. I was just saying that it wasn't of huge consequence.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't have it anymore because apparently my dice hate me now.
That's we don't want Jabari to die. Jabari is a fun character.
It would have been nice if I had kept that up. Okay, so definitely didn't want to. Ah, shit! I could have shielded. Damn it!
Yikes.
You were too prideful and didn't wear your armor.
I was too shocked by the damage it did.
Yeah, that made you see stars, knock the wind out of you a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta remember that that's there. Okay, so I didn't
Remember
want...
that the zombie T-Rex is there? I feel like that's hard to not remember.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to have to use this, but it sounds like desperate times are gonna call for desperate measures. First thing, bonus action, he's putting Hexblade's Curse on the Z-Rex, so a nice little gold maze will appear above its head. And then his eyes are going to flash gold, and he's going to sprout a wing, and you're going to hear...
Secretly, this is why you weren't wearing a shirt the whole time for this scene, so that the magical girl transformation.
Yikawa grows
Good
unnaturally
call.
long. He sprouts a single wing. His hair goes white. He's been Sephiroth the whole time. I forgot to tell you guys.
Oh shit!
No,
Holy shit.
but
Please
No,
don't kill the flower girl.
activate Radiant Soul. I mark him, and that's all I can do because that's a bonus action in action.
Well, that's
So-
good.
His best girl anyway.
Just
Yeah.
fly up into its face. Away from the zombies. You got that flying
Oh,
speed.
That's fair.
So I'm going to.
I'm gonna fly up. I'm flying up. I'm flying up into its face and away from the zombies. That is a good point. because-
That's why I have levitate.
Waxy, you're 2, Jabari, you're 1. Okay. It being pissed off at getting kicked in the eyeball, and like, while understanding you just grew wings and kind of became very bizarre and interesting, the dinosaur is more concerned about the fact that it just got kicked in the face. In the eye, specifically.
Oh, hey, that provokes.
It does provoke.
All right.
Get it.
Wow.
Do you have anything that makes that
No.
not a 10?
Nope. Sure don't. Guys, why are you like this?
Aw.
Yika, whoa!
Yika, aw.
Yika, aw.
Yika, aw. Listen, Jabari is just sad now.
You go what?
So, the tree that you're in, Waxy, how many hit points would you say it has?
My God.
1,000 million.
There are actual things you can look up for that.
Well,
There's-
it's gonna try to bite her first while she's in the tree.
I mean,
It's a
Yeah, I'm gonna
jungle
say, go ahead and try. Go ahead and try. Try to bite me.
so
It's gonna try to bite you
if you wanted
for a
to get
23.
if you wanted
Oh,
to get
dang.
Real, if you wanted to get real crazy, an awakened tree has 59 health.
Okay.
So that is actually gonna hit me.
It turns into a kaiju fight between an awakened tree and a tyrannosaurus
I want my
zombie.
Eddie.
Good.
Fucking Tyrannosaurus zombie fight. Give it to me.
Oh my god, that would be great. In the movies though. I need a DC 17 grapple save.
It's a check.
So
Alright, check.
acrobatics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
There we
you
go.
fucking nailed it. You are not stuck in the zombie mouth with all the
Yeah.
zombies.
That's real good. It's
But
very, very good.
you take 20 piercing damage.
Oh boy.
The average hit on that's 33.
Oh, we've been rolling on the low end. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
Painful.
that's real painful. That's real painful.
I think we're all gonna die.
I am reinforcing my hide option. Just know I am still stealth, and I will remain stealth forever.
Oh, you're just gonna let us all die? Oh, that's.
I am pulling the rogue in WoW, where like the party's wiping, and you're just like, nope.
You're just gonna abandon our guide too?
Guys, you got it like to half hit points though.
I mean, we're still going after it. It's not like we're done yet. Soon.
It's going to whack at the tree with its tail. I will not say that it kills the tree this turn, though. The tree does not die this turn. I'm putting a countdown clock on this tree.
That's okay. I'm gonna move to a different tree. It's fine.
Can you make an acrobatics again for me, though, to make sure you don't fall from the shake?
Yeah. Okay. How about 15?
I don't know. I don't know. I'll just roll a d20 plus 5 and...
Oh no.
I mean, that's fine. I'll just say fall.
Falling damage.
Oh, damn.
Some of the
Okay.
most dangerous in all of role-playing games.
Well, she's only, what, 12 feet
Oh,
in
good.
the air? 12,
I mean-
15-ish? Slow fall. Oh, you
That's
have
fine.
slow fall. You're fine.
I just
Just don't fall much.
it bites me and then it hits the tree and then I'm on the ground and I'm bleeding out, but it's fine.
You're not. You
Uh,
don't take any fall damage because you wouldn't have enough to.
No,
five
from
times
the
your level.
like tooth through my gut.
Oh well, yeah, that you definitely felt real good.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
It's
Oh,
fine.
geez.
I got a band-aid with your name on it.
Zambos. So many Zambos.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah, did you bring a healer's kit, Shadow?
No, I was making a joke about a band-aid that's like, as big as my index finger covering.
Right.
That's like
Yeah, right.
the size of her leg,
Oh no, more zombies.
What?
Oh, it spawned 4 more zombies.
This is
Not
nonsense.
Wait, 5?
Not
What?
5. Not 5.
Okay.
I accidentally
Oh,
spawned
that's
5.
old
There you go.
school.
That's comforting. Only 4.
That's cool. These ones don't have a turn yet, but these ones do. They're all going to like whack. They're gonna slam a little bit. Not
Cool.
slam jam, but this one's going to attack Iku, which does not hit. The one behind it, this one right here, is going to attack Iku as well. That does not hit because she has 19. This one is going to attack Jabari for 4 damage.
What happened?
You
You
take
took 4 damage.
slam damage.
Oh,
The zombie slammed you in the face.
I'm flying.
Oh yeah, you're flying. Can't attack him.
Oh. Huh, fair. Well. Okay, it tries to, like, waggle at you, but misses because you're flying, I guess.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shadow of a Star, what are you up to? Things are getting more and more terrifying by the 6-second interval.
All right, so I'm gonna move it this way because the T-Rex is like at least kind of busy, so I need to clear out some of these zombies. I feel like
Busy with your sister.
I know it's too far away at this point, and I would not like to hug a T-Rex. So,
That's fair.
I like that it's got little.
You hit
people.
the Zambi. For dead damage. The zombie is dead.
huzzah!
You,
Nice.
You made the one zombie dead. Good job.
Yay!
6 to go.
And you poof into a smoke cloud. Actually, you
Yay!
don't. Waxy, it is your turn. You are on the ground again.
Yeah, I'm fine. Fine, it's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and come up here and hit the Z-Rex Ooh, I think that's actually a miss.
That is a miss, sadly.
All right. Well, then, as I duck back away from it, I'm going to yeah, I'm just gonna like try to hamstring it with a claw
Okay.
as I run past. Nope.
You're really feeling that gut wound. Yikes.
All right. I'm gonna run on the other side of the tent. Okay,
How
bye.
did you disengage?
Mobile. When I'm making a melee attack against a creature, I don't provoke attack of opportunity against that creature for the rest of the turn, whether I hit it or not.
Oh,
Nice.
damn. That is... Damn, monks are cool. Monks are freaking rad. I like
No,
that.
no, that's a feat.
That's just a feat.
Oh, that's a...
That's my
that's
feat.
feat.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, your feet gives her very good feet.
Yena, Blossom of the Wind. Let's see it.
We're in a bad situation, sir. So I'm gonna step forward right here.
You know,
I'm gonna
I would like you to fireball that T-Rex and all of the.
Here's the thing. This does not work the same way as an MMO. You do not kill the ads first.
No, you don't. It's a very you don't kill the answers. This is not how you do it. I am going to well, I'm gonna be using my last spell slot to cast Chaos Bolts. So I'm gonna roll for the thing first.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna be using Tides of Chaos on the actual firing the Chaos Bolt.
So you do it twice?
No, so
Okay.
any other time I'm casting you can just before I regain use of this. Oh, that doesn't work. I don't have any more spell slots, so it doesn't really do anything. Because you can only make me do the wild magic table stuff if I cast first level or higher spells. So maybe it does it on this. Here we go. No, it doesn't. Okay. So I have advantage on this Chaos Bolt roll.
Cool.
10. I'm gonna use another luck point to roll again.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
13.
hits.
Okay.
That does hit.
Whew. All right. Let's do some damage.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. Level 1.
Hey, that's actually really good.
And it bounces.
Yeah, it does.
So I
bounce.
do 13. It does 13. What is 6? Poison damage. Great. 13 poison damage, and it bounces.
Okay.
I assume this zombie, since the next closest.
Okay. So it bounces to the next zombie.
Which takes 9 lightning damage.
Cool. All right. Man, that sucks. Anywho, it's Iku's turn, and Iku is fucking
And
fed up.
I'm gonna move back as well because I have the rest of my movement.
Iku is fed up with all this shit, but she believes in the party. She says, "Stand fast. We can overcome." And she casts Bless, if the thing would close. She casts Bless on her... Wait, can you cast Bless at higher levels?
I have to look that up.
When you cast a spell at higher level, or second or higher, you can add one additional target, but you guys are out of range. So she's just going to cast it at first level, hitting herself, Jabari, and Shadow. Or 30 feet, hold on. I totally blew that, because you all are within 30 feet. She will cast it at third level.
What is she casting?
Bless.
Hashtag bless.
Yep. Everybody gets blessed. She used a third level spell slot.
All right, I will somehow mark bless because I know it's always hard to remember if you're blessed.
If you go to the gear on your sheet, you can set.
I'm just gonna put little squigglies on y'all.
You can set it to show global save modifier and attack modifier because I think bless applies to attack too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, attack or saving throws.
Yep. So you can set it to show global for attacking that, and then you can set it to bless, and that way you'll always see that bless is there. Or you could just have it checked during the duration of the fight.
That too. Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Thanks, Iku.
Hold your Iku.
Great.
I also
What's
have-
that? What's that level 0 healing cantrip?
Word?
Healing word, yeah.
No,
word.
healing word.
No.
No,
That's a-
healing word is spell slots.
Oh,
I don't think there's a
Well-
cantrip that heals.
That's fair.
no, there is.
I think it's just-
a
is there?
bard one. Yeah, there's one.
I think
for
it
bard.
heals you for like literally 1 healing.
Oh, yeah, that's not spare. That's not just spare the dying.
Yeah, either that or
Mm.
just stabilizes you. It's either one of those.
Fair enough. Never mind.
Well, it's
There is one. I just
There's
don't know
a
what it's
there's a
called.
bonus action one, not a cantrip one. That's what I'm
Yeah.
getting mixed up.
healing
and-
word is a bonus action first level. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Anywho, the bless has been cast upon ye, and Jabari, it is now your turn. You have been given a momentary reprieve from the Tyrannosaurus zombie.
Or have I? Whoosh. He flies right in.
He's like, you motherfucker, I'ma poke you with my yikawa.
Go, wah!
Wah, 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 wah. Oh, you
Ooh.
fucking nail it. That hits for
23.
sure.
Alrighty. So. No, it's not a 19. Okay. So 8,
slashing.
but I have more. The additional damage from Radiant Soul is equal to
Your level, I think.
a level. So another 4. And I don't think I tap on anything for Hexblade Curse just yet. No, another 2. So it's 14 damage.
14 total.
But 4 of it is radiant if that applies to any vulnerabilities.
Okay. Cool. This thing is getting pretty beat up. It's not really dead yet, though.
Mm.
I mean, it's pretty much already dead, but
It's not re-dead.
you're flying, right?
Mm-hmm.
How high?
High enough to be in its face, but to close that out, I am recasting Blur on myself because I need that disadvantage with no armor.
That's fair. The Tyrannosaurus zombie is gonna chomp at you, but it cannot tail whack you because you're too high.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
7.
Oh,
That'll still hit. This is gonna hurt, guys. Good night.
Can you make a DC 17 escape? I don't know whether
No,
it's
that's on my. No, I am automatically grappled. That happens on my turn.
Yeah. You have to escape from grapples, and you have to use an action on your turn. to
Oh, I
escape.
did that wrong with
bad.
I did that wrong with Waxy, but we'll just keep going. Anyway,
I
But
should
what-
remember that too. For grapples, because it when it attacks people and it hits, it grapples them.
Oh.
Yeah.
You need to roll your. There you go.
no!
I'm down.
Yikes!
No, Jabari!
Mhm.
Yikes!
That hurt.
Zoink, Scoob.
So does
Thankfully,
it
that's
still
not max damage though. Yeah. No, I'm in its mouth grappled.
At least it can't
Mm.
disgorge any more zombies or bite anyone while you're in its
Mhm.
mouth, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Poison
uh,
smack.
It wasn't max damage though.
So that's
It
There's
wasn't.
that.
That's true. It wasn't max damage. There's that.
I meant the max damage to kill me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't
Jabari-
55 piercing damage, which is
Jabari actually
Does not
has
hit.
health.
Does not hit.
Iku is too good at fucking dodging.
what
None of
happens
the ones
when I-
that moved can take actions this turn because they had to double their movement.
Let's see, if I did an executive decision to keep him out of his armor, none of this would have hit.
Yeah.
You made the right decision.
Yeah, you made the
Mm.
right decision.
I did.
You
Shadow
did
of Shadow of a Star, it is your turn. You have many a Zombo, but also a giant T-Rex with your friend in its mouth. You can totally hit it with your bow. It's fine. Ooh, okay. Exciting.
Bonus action disengage. I assume.
No, I was hidden, so they can't see me anyway.
Oh, that's true.
I roll past them like John Cena.
It is very dark. So, oh,
You
oh,
hit
no.
it though. You hit it with that 15.
So that's without the +4 anyway. So
Yeah, well you can save that for next turn because I think you have to mention that before you roll. I think.
What with
What?
bless?
I have advantage.
No, you
anyways.
always roll it.
Yeah, you always do.
Oh, okay.
Bless is just there because it's a buff.
The issue instead is him whether Shadow has advantage or not.
He-
Which
But he's hidden.
I certainly have
he's hidden,
advantage.
so you have it. So you do, which is good. But you would have a +D4 on it. Yeah.
Regardless of hidden, no, I have the Rakish Audacity. So I
Yeah.
Alright.
So that's
Get it.
Click that rapier button. Oof.
Oh, come on.
Ooh.
Man, you were doing so good earlier too.
Ah,
The D4 isn't for damage. It's only for the attacks.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Doesn't have
That
it
is just all ones.
Yeah, that's all ones, all the way down.
Good job. You did it.
You
did
did
it.
it.
You certainly did something.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Well,
Yeah, now I'm gonna do this because fuck that noise.
okay, you're like hiding underneath of its legs and like weaving
I'll hide.
as it
I'll hide
bounds.
underneath Jabari.
Thank you. In its mouth.
Yeah, in its mouth. Are you just jumping its mouth?
Yes,
Like-
I'm gonna.
Should
I'm gonna
I-
crawl- I'm
how
gonna
does-
crawl-
Can't find you there.
How does grapple
Yeah.
work? Should I make like a concentration-esque check?
No.
Just,
It's just grappled. He's just grappled.
Okay.
It's just a thing. He can't. The T-Rex can't bite any. Well, I think that technically the T-Rex could bite.
the T-Rex can
No, the
still
T-Rex
bite.
cannot
Yeah.
bite. It says the
No, it can't-
Tyrannosaurus.
Any another target.
Yeah,
It can
absolutely
Oh, it can still bite
down on
you.
Jabari while he's in the mouth. Yeah.
It's
Yep.
true. Waxy, it is your turn.
I gotta save Jabari.
Yeah, save
you gotta
Jabari.
Save Jabari.
I
Let
tried.
him go, you undead bastard.
Get him.
Bastard, you hit it with your sunbolt. Pew.
How about 6 damage?
6 damage? It does 6 damage to it. It
Six
says.
6 radiant damage.
It says. Because
Hold
its
on.
mouth is full.
Does that mean I'm totally sorry, guys? Let me kill these zombies and leave.
The mouthful of Jabari.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up to it and slash it with my unarmed strike and then run away.
That hits it.
Okay.
For 8.
8 bludgeoning as I just kick it in the femur.
Mouthful of Jabari. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a fun hashtag. All right. Is that your entire turn?
Yes.
Where did you disengage to? Where did you?
I'm at the
there
very
you
top
are.
of
You
the
you were hidden behind the
Yeah.
hit point thing. Yina, Blossom of the Wind.
Ah!
This dinosaur is pretty beat the hell up, but it still has a friend in its mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna go that way. I'm gonna. No.
See, that's
My
why
mouse-
that's
there we
why
go.
I math instead of do the things.
No, it's mostly just that my mouse is not cooperating very well. Yeah, I'm gonna run over there and I'm out of spell slots, so that's fun.
Oh, fun. Cantrips.
Yeah, cantrips. I'm gonna just conjure up some fire and throw a firebolt at it. God damn
Hashtag bless.
it. Oh right, bless. Thank you. D4. 11.
You hit it.
Yes. Hashtag blessed. One fire.
Got him.
Got him.
Oh my
We
god.
are the worst.
You did it,
Oh my
Yina.
God.
MVP.
MVP. 1 fire damage. Oh, we're all
This
gonna
is what
die.
This is what we get for making fun of Shadow. Now everyone's gonna roll 1.
Yeah. We're all gonna die. All right, come on, Iku, help us out.
You heal for 18 hit points, Mr. Jabari.
She can reach that high. I mean, I'm not gonna question it, but yay!
Hooray! I mean,
Oh,
it
is
hasn't
touch.
brought its mouth up yet to just gulp on you, I guess.
We'll let it slide.
It's fair. It's fine.
There we
Yeah.
go. 18 hit points to my friend Jabari.
Yay!
You're
Do you
not
come
dying
back
anymore.
to? Are you still unconscious?
Not when you heal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Jabari, you have a DC 17 grapple check thing.
Got to
I
do
sure
that
do.
athletics or acrobatics, whichever you're better at.
It's really neither.
Oh no.
And
Make sure that
technically
you're
I
not
can-
letting
and
your
technic-
armor impact it since you weren't wearing it.
And technically, I can choose to just keep attacking it.
You could. Well,
you could stick your Yikawa in
what's-
its eye
What's
socket.
I mean,
I'll give you
it
advantage.
restrains. It restrains you is the thing. And restrained means it
No,
has advantage
it-
and you have disadvantage. Yeah, its
Does it
effect thing
automatic-
is if it grapples you, it also restrains you.
Yeah, it says the target is restrained
Oh,
in the
okay. No, I
Tyrannosaurus
need.
zombie
Yeah, no, I need to
category.
get out. Then that's not okay.
That's not
Yeah,
good.
it's not great.
So the great thing about being a paladin and a warlock is my strength and dexterity are not good.
Oof.
So athletics is my better option. So
Come on, I believe it.
Bless isn't on skills, right?
No,
What,
on
it's...
attacks and saves.
All right, here we go.
Yeah!
There it
Oh,
is.
You put your boot up into its, like, I don't know, the one flat tooth in its mouth and pry its mouth open and then
No,
crawl
I
yourself
got
down.
it. He puts the Gikuwa in its jaw and he makes it extend so that it just like jacks it up.
Nice.
Nice.
I like it.
Hell yeah.
You do still have an attack and movement.
No, the action is to get out, but I do have the
Mhm.
movement.
But
still,
it might chomp at you if you move.
it's true.
Wait, escaping a grapple is a full action?
Mhm.
It is an
Ah,
action to
okay.
do. Yeah,
Cool.
that's why like getting grappled and restrained is a problem. Regular grapple is kind of like, okay, I just keep attacking the thing trying to hold me, but when it restrains you, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just gonna roll out because I can't be in its mouth because then it will just bite me again, and I'm gonna get bit either way. So roll. I'm just gonna drop down, roll out. Boop.
Okay, cool.
Hope not to die.
Yeah, hope not.
It
to die.
it half doesn't even freaking recognize what just happened and it sees that there was like a weird light and something weird happened to the thing in its mouth and it sees the thing that made the thing in its mouth disappear and it whips its tail at Iku. And it fucking hits her for 21 bludgeoning
Wow.
damage.
No,
And then-
you too. Not you too.
And then it chomps her.
Oh no!
And it hits holy fuck for 31 holy shit. Oh, Iku.
Iku might die.
Ooh, ow.
Iku just-
Iku is now grappled by zombie T-Rex.
Iku just tanked 52 damage for us.
Yep. So,
zombie
when I-
turn.
When I ran this and they fought somebody, the NPC that was with them definitely died to this thing because it chunks so hard.
It does. But you guys are so close. Anywho, you're gonna get slammed, Mr. Jabari.
That's fine. I can take it in before crit.
Nope.
Nope.
miss.
It's fine.
This one's going to also slam. Does that one
Welcome
hit
to the jam. Yes.
for 2 damage?
Oh no.
This one's coming up to not hit Shadow, I guess. The only person to hit is you, Jabari. I'm sorry.
No, bring it.
7 damage. This one goes after Yina.
Ah!
Does a 10
It
hit you?
No, it does not. Surprisingly.
Okay. This one
She likes
also
fast
slams.
this one.
Does
That
a
does
14 hit. You take
Yeah.
2 bludgeoning damage from zombie.
Oh no, 2 bludgeoning damage. Whatever will I do?
And then the T-Rex comes.
Yeah, and then the T-Rex comes and smacks me in the face. Uh-oh.
6 more.
Oh,
damage.
okay. That's more like it. All right. Now I'm a little bit.
A little worried.
I'm a little concerned.
It's Shadow of a Star's turn.
All right, Shadow of a Star. Let's see what we can do here.
What you gonna
4
do?
ones. Let's go.
What you doing? What you doing?
What? Yeah, you hit it.
Smack it. Kill it. Jump on its head.
All right, I make it that many damages.
Holy shit! Why'd you hit it 4 times? Or
So the first 2 is what actually happens. I don't know.
okay, so
That's
you
15.
hit it for 15. You do it good. That fucking hurts. It lets out as much of a roar as it can with Iku in its mouth.
Do I also get the D4 damage?
No,
It's not.
because it's towards your attack and towards saving throws.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bless
so
doesn't help you with damage.
All right, now let's figure out what the heck is going on with my character sheet. So I did it good. Now I will also stealth because I don't want to get hit for like 36 billion damage.
That's probably a good idea for you, sneaky guy. All right, the
All right.
16. I don't think it's paying attention to you. It's trying to eat its dinner. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Waxy,
don't
it's your
want it
turn.
to do that, so I'm gonna come up behind it and smack it really hard with my quarterstaff. I
Probably.
figure I'm like charging at it, like, and using my quarterstaff like a.
Do a front flip to get the extra
Yeah, let's
velocity.
go. 15.
You hit it.
All right,
For
9
bludgeons.
damage. And then on my way down, like I do like a running leap, and I like hit it very hard, like up high on its back, and then like I like land on it with my claw feet, and I'm gonna like jump off of it, while still my claws are like raking into it.
And you hit it.
Very classic cat move. For 8 more damage.
Nice. What I was going to say is it would be really cool if you killed it here, so you could have like kicked the quarterstaff further into its eye socket and rupturing its zombie brain.
And this should be slashing damage. I should have a claw attack and an unarmed strike so that they're separate. But yeah,
That's
this
fair.
is slashing damage if it makes a difference. I don't think it does, but
Yina, it is.
and then then I run away.
Okay, good call. That's probably a very sound decision.
Okay, now Yina.
Yina, it is your turn. This thing is
I'm-
fucking on its last leg.
I'm saving Iku.
The front
God
two are very
damn it.
small. Save her.
All right, it's gonna be some more fire. Let's do it.
You
where
throw
is
your
my-
mixtape at it.
I throw my mixtape at it.
You hit
Plus
it.
a D4. I hit the shit out of it. 4 fire damage.
You don't quite save Iku yet.
Ah! I hate it. I hate it. I'm gonna check. Wait, I'm going to allow me a second to check something. I have to check exactly how goddamn sorcery points. If I can convert my sorcery points into. No, I don't have enough sorcery points to get a spell slots.
Damn.
Bitch.
Oof. Rough.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's Iku's
Alright.
turn. I don't know if she has acrobatics or athletics on her character sheet, but she does not. So she'll try acrobatics.
Oh no.
Welp.
She doesn't break free, but that doesn't stop her from trying to hit the damn thing.
But she is restrained.
I mean,
Yeah,
she
so
just
she'll have disadvantage, right?
she has disadvantage and it has advantage.
What's the keep low?
Oh,
I think KL1.
yeah, KL1.
That does not hit
no.
at all. Oh my god.
Oh,
look
wow.
at how
Oh,
bad
no.
that was. Okay, Iku's turn is over.
Wow.
Yikes is correct.
She
Yikes, yikes, yikes.
she kind of like opens her mouth to yell something and some blood pools in her mouth and there's a gargly noise and it's really gross. But
not okay.
it's Jabari's turn.
It sure is.
Jabari, let's see it. Do it to it.
I think I only have one spell slot left. So Branding Smite.
Get it.
Get it.
Ah. All right. When you cast this third level, or damn it. Okay. So this is going to. wish I still had my flying radiant damage too.
Hmm.
But so the next time you hit a creature with a weapon, so even if I miss, this stays on until I land a hit. It'll do 2d6 radiant to the target,
Which is better than 1d12.
Yeah, it is higher base average damage. All right, so
Get it.
Hit it. Oh, you hit it. You,
Oh, if
you
only
do.
I had that advantage though.
You still hit it.
I know.
Do
only.
do your Yikawood. Oh shit! Do your 2d6s.
Oh, come on now. And another 2 on top of that. So that is 10,
17.
damage. 7 of which is radiant.
17. It dies. It dies. it done is dead. But you have like a small
goodness.
legion of zombies behind you to worry about,
Great.
That's fine.
which are going to begin attacking.
Yeah.
First
that's
at
fine.
Yina.
Oh no. Hit me. I'm a tank.
Actually, with my movement, I'm gonna be like, yeah, me.
Well, there's still 2 that are going to attack Yina. So
That's
that
fine.
hits
I'm
for
gonna
3
draw a line.
damage. That
That's
one
fine.
hits for 6 damage.
So I take 9 damage total. Great. I'm
Um,
fine.
You do
I'm at
not.
half health.
You do not take a hit, Mr. Jabari.
Mhm.
You do not take a hit, Mr. Jabari. You may take a hit there.
I would
13?
be- Yeah, I would be at 13. 2 from the shield and 1 from Dex.
And this zombie, behind EQ swats at her, but it has advantage because well, it doesn't matter. She takes 4 damage. She's beat the fuck up. Shadow, can you make like, I don't know, a dexterity saving throw against 13 to not get smushed by a falling dinosaur? You made it. You didn't get smushed by the falling dinosaur.
I like this plan.
Okay, it is your turn. What do you do?
Not get smushed by a falling dinosaur.
Well, you have other things to do too.
I am going to run over to Iku, peel her out of this thing's mouth, and pour my health potion into her mouth.
Roll your health potion.
Because she's broken.
She pretty fucked up. You ain't wrong.
So I apparently wrote 2 potions of health, but I did not write what they were. Did anybody have?
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah,
Yep.
they'll be those ones.
Normal potions of healing.
So slash R 2d4 plus 4
2.
plus 2.
2.
That's never mind.
It's not there yet. That's what it is.
Oh,
Not bad.
nice.
Not bad.
Cool. Is that the end of your turn? I guess so, right? Unless you're moving around.
Yeah, can I pick her up? Like, how heavy is she?
You could use your move to lift her up so she doesn't have to use half her movement to stand up.
Yeah, so I was gonna like lift her up and like move like further away from the fight, try to drop her off towards Waxy.
Okay, well, you will use half of your movement to lift her up, and then you have to drag, which is, what does drag do? Half your movement speed?
Yes.
So, what is your total movement speed?
So I can use my kitty cat speed, which will increase my speed by 10 feet, so I can have 40.
So 40, 20, so you can move 10 feet away.
No, your cat speed, it actually doubles your movement for 1 turn.
Oh, so double. So that means I'll have 15.
60. But yeah, you'd be able to move her 15 feet.
Yeah, you can move her 15 feet.
10, 15, and that means if you can move her like right there, Sean, I'll like drop her into the tree line.
Sure, that works. She's like, what are you doing? I can still fight.
You idiot! You have more teeth in you than that thing has in its head.
Iku will remember this, and she lets out a sly smile at how cute you are, I guess. Waxy, it is your turn.
Don't worry, I'll take care of the rest of them. And then I'm going to go do a flying leap over the body of the T-Rex and start pounding into some zombos.
If you're like jumping over and hitting it in mid jump, I'm giving you advantage on this.
Yeah, totally. I don't
You
even
don't
need
need it.
advantage.
You don't
Yeah,
even
you-
need it.
8 damage.
8 damage to the one in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, crunch it a little bit. It makes a gross, like slobbery sound. It's
Uh,
covered in zombie dinosaur mucus as well, which makes.
Yeah, I'm
it
gonna
even more
follow
gross.
that up with an uppercut.
Cool. That hits.
6 more damage.
Nice. It's not dead yet, but it's quite close.
I'm okay with this.
Cool. Yina, you got zombies in your grill.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do something I haven't done this entire game, and I'm gonna brandish my brandish my knife and
Ooh.
make one of these motherfuckers.
You're just gonna
Get 'em.
perforate it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stab the one directly in front of me.
Cool, do it. You hit it.
16.
You hit it.
Yeah.
For
4 piercing damage.
So you stab it and pull your knife out, and it's quickly followed by a gross, like purpley red liquid.
Ugh. She
Yeah.
like tries shaking like the liquid. I'm just like ugh.
I love it.
Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
I can do nothing else, so yes.
I mean, you could move, but yes, I get you.
Yeah, I mean, if I move, I will just get smacked by them. So, because I don't
That's a
have
good
mobile.
point. That's a good point.
I mean, I know what I'm gonna do next turn if I get hit for more. So, but
Iku, ignoring Shadow's will.
come on, EQ.
She hits. Oh. No, not 1d89. 10 damage.
So for 150.
Cool. That is her turn. Jabari, it is your turn.
Which of the ones near Yina took damage?
This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one.
Apparently, they've all taken
All
damage.
of them?
No, this one has not.
Oh,
All right. I'm going to stab the one directly in front of Yina, and I'm going to attack with green flame, or
no, or not.
or I could just fuck it and.
I mean, you have what's it called, right?
Bless doesn't matter on attack roll, or if you get a nat 1 on attack
That one is
rolls.
still a miss, regardless.
Well, that's fair, but it's not a miss because zombies have 8 armor class.
No,
Nat 1's
nat one's
always miss.
Yeah, fair. That's
yeah,
good.
nat one's an
Okay.
auto miss, like a 20 is an auto hit, regardless of AC.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
It's real not great.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
first
if there was
zombie-
a reason to have advantage.
Yeah.
The first zombie is going to slam on Yina. 13.
That hits me.
Okay, for 7 damage.
All right.
The second one is going to hit Iku, but an 8 probably doesn't hit, right?
You're EQ.
You would
Yeah,
Or
know.
not Iku.
Yeah, we
I'm
know.
sorry. I meant to say
8
Yina.
does not hit Yina, if that's what
Okay.
you're asking.
The next one attacks Jabari and misses terribly. The next one misses terribly. This one does a 12 hit you, Jabari.
No.
The next one is going to swing at Waxy. Does a 14 hit you, Waxy?
No.
Okay, so you guys made it through a zombie round unscathed. Shadow, it's your turn. You just rescued Iku, and she said, "Fuck your rescue."
I sigh and like laugh under my breath and run back into the fight. I'm gonna attack that one.
Poke it.
Get it. Get it.
You hit.
I do this manis.
That's Benny's. It's dead.
God, look at that DPS.
Right? It's almost like rogues are good.
When I'm not rolling ones all night.
Yeah, that's a good point. Is that the conclusion of your turn?
Can I like take a fight since this one's dead? Can I like occupy the square in front of Iku?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Cool. Waxy, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna hit the one that I've been hitting. I'm actually gonna start off by punching it in the face with my fist, my hand fist.
Okay.
And does 6 damage kill that one?
No, it's very close though.
Well, then I guess I'll finish it off with a quarterstaff baseball bat.
Yeah, now
6
it's
more
dead.
damage.
Now it's down.
Do you do like the Babe Ruth thing and then like point to the bleachers and then like knock its head off and get a home
Perfect.
run?
Cool. Yina, it's your turn.
Yuna's gonna do something that I probably should have done much earlier in combat. But she's gonna spin and jump up, and she's gonna levitate,
Ooh,
using her racial ability.
that's
Mingle with the wind.
You mingle
let me-
with it.
Let me put it in chat. Bam.
With it?
Yeah. So she levitates, and moves 20 feet in the air away from the zombies.
Okay.
um,
Move it as needed, unless you're just
she's just moving up because levitate just moves you up and down. It doesn't move you in directions unless you push off to things. So yeah, that is her turn because levitate is in action. Yeah,
Cool.
she just looks at the zombies, just like, this is just. She doesn't really have any words. Just like,
Zombies, man.
zombies.
Well, she hits it.
Good thing zombies have really shite AC.
For 10 damage. And that's Iku's turn. Jabari, it's your turn. All zombies have taken damage. Or are dead.
This again.
Which one are you hitting? Because you definitely hit.
This one.
That one? Okay.
And the jump is going to go to this one.
Okay.
So 10 to the first one. 4 to the second.
Cool.
That's a me.
Okay. Well, zombies can't swim in the air, so.
Sorry, Jabari.
Jabari, 16 hit for 4 damage. 8 doesn't hit you. Mr. Shadow, does that hit you? 15?
15 does not.
Okay. Well, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have 4 zombies here, so another one attacks Jabari for 4.
Alright, it's still standing.
Ooh, nice. Shadow, it's your turn. You have a zombie in your face.
I don't like them.
Get it.
You getted it.
Sorry, I clicked twice. because
It's
it
fine. It's
was
dead.
the first time.
20 damage. It's
Yeah,
very
it's dead. I mean, it was dead to begin with, but you know what I mean.
Fuck that
very
guy.
dead.
Anything else on your turn, Shadow?
Yeah, I'm gonna take some steps here and move myself in front of Yuko again. Look back and like grin at her.
She shakes her head, but she maintains composure. Lexi, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna come over here and get this one that's been snacking on Jabari.
Okay.
Kersmack,
You smack it
9 damage.
for 9 damage. Which one are you hitting is the question.
Oh, this
One
one.
across
Okay.
from us.
One between.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's not dead, but it's quite beat
All right.
up.
I'm gonna slash at it with my cat claws.
That hits for 8.
8 damage.
It crumbles into a pile of gross zombie.
I
mush.
rip out its eyes.
Ooh, yum.
Nice.
That's fun.
I'm not gonna eat these eyes.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would recommend that those eyes get avoided at all
But
costs.
I'm so
I
hungry.
look at them a little bit sad because everybody knows that eyes are the best part, but I'll shake them off of my claws, and that's the end of my turn.
No one sees you taste them after.
The eyes have it.
Yina, it is your floating turn.
You goddamn right it is. I'm gonna just be a fiery god of death from above. Probably not. I'm gonna cast firebolt at the zombie that's technically right below me.
But
Yeah.
does the force of your firebolt propel you backwards in an equal and opposite reaction?
No, because it's magic and it ignores the loss of
Yo,
physics.
so
And
you-
also levitate. Oh, you critical did.
Finally!
You did a critical for
9 fire damage.
Critical.
it's
Critical
enough
for
to make
ones.
it a smoldering ball of disgusting
Nice.
smelling rotten flesh.
I
that's on fire.
spontaneously combust it. Freaking just Roy Mustang it. Just bam, snap.
EQ is going to do the thing. Oop, that's not what I want.
Question is which thing?
20 plus 3. It hits for /1. Oop. Oh. 8.
I believe in you, Iko.
10 damage to it. And it's not quite dead.
Ah.
Jabari, it's your turn.
Take
There's
it out,
one
Jabari.
zombie remaining, and it's pretty brutalized.
You got this, Jabari.
Bari time.
Get him.
Ooh, nice.
You fucking poke it with your Yikawa. Oh,
Well,
slash it. Never mind. It dies. It's a dead zombie. You guys successfully conquered the trials of the Tyrannosaurus zombie, and you can go home and tell all your friends, and they'll be proud of you or not believe you, because it sounds to me like a fisherman's tale.
Mm.
Look,
Yeah.
we won, and only one person got knocked unconscious.
Yeah, none of you are dead, so that's always a plus.
That's a good start.
And in the
That's
second
always
game,
a positive.
We in fact did not get annihilated.
Yet.
It was an attempt.
It's a mated pair. The male T-Rex appears.
No.
I mean, I could technically roll its undead fortitude, but
Go.
No, don't. We'll just hit it again and again and again.
just coup de grace. I would recommend coup de grace the Tyrannosaurus zombie.
I mean,
as much.
technically,
Yeah.
if it took radiant damage during that, I don't think it gets that, right?
Fire damage as well, I think.
I don't know. I already closed the sheet, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna flip over to the video
We're just
call.
gonna- we're just
Everybody,
gonna say-
prepare your pretty face.
We're gonna just say yes and it dies.
Let me get my makeup on.
All right, so we ran a little bit over, not as far over as I was expecting with this fight. You guys did good, even though there were some serious misses. You guys weren't fully rested. Most people didn't have spell slots. Good job. You made the zombie T-Rex that spit 7 zombies on your head dead. And that's what
Look
counts.
it out.
Again, dead
At least-
Again, it is even more dead.
At least it only spit 7 zombies. Definitely could have spit more.
If it wasn't
Yeah.
too busy munching on the party, it would have spit more
Mhm.
zombies.
all I know is that I know for next level I need to switch out either Phantasmal Force or Mind Spike for an AoE spell because we need it.
Y'all are definitely getting swarmed. It's a fact. But I will say this has been a fun session. There were 2 really good combats that I enjoyed running, and I think you guys did really good. Other than that, hey, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, chat. I see you. You're over there, but the camera's over here. And I guess we'll do our sign-offs. And start with Chris Shadow.
I am Restragan / Shadow of a Star / Chris. You can find me at twitch.tv / Restragan when I actually have time to stream. I wish I could stream more. And hopefully we will be getting our talk show going on Mondays with Outro and myself. And other than that, you can find me here at Tomb of Annihilation, having a vacation in wonderful Chol. And I guess that's all I have for right now.
Cool. Short and sweet. Yina, Saint Gardley.
Hello, my name is St. Guard. I'm a writer, streamer, and sometimes game about tabletop role-playing games. You can find me playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All, that's the one, and in a bit, Trials and Tribulations, over on my channel, as well as the Return of the Obra Dinn. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at St. Gardley. That's your username with an L-Y at the end. There you go.
Nice. We're picking up like a system. It's doing good. Jabari, Rindis, Party Wipe Games. How about
Hi,
you?
Brindis of Party Wipe Games. You can catch us most days of the week playing various games. Mondays we play our Mass game, a teen superhero drama filled with fun, adventure, super punchies, and now romance? ? Tuesdays is currently unoccupied. Wednesdays we play over on Forge Breakers channel, various games. Fridays we have a 5th edition conversion of Star Wars where I am a player. Saturdays I run Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and Sundays, every other Sunday, we will be starting up Ghosts of Saltmarsh, where Res PWG, a co-founder of Party Wipe Games, is going to take their first crack at DMing on a stream.
Nice.
So that'll be fun. That one's not going to start for a while because we'll be on vacation Sunday the 2nd. So that's set to start on the 16th, but I'm very excited for that one. I have a wizard lined up, and
No, it's
nice to break away from martial characters for a change.
No, it's awesome. We are going to be doing Sunday things on alternating Sundays.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. But let's go over to Kelsa Waxy.
Hello, I'm Kelsa. I play role-playing games on the internet. When I'm not here being a kick-ass tabaxi monk, you can find me over on my own channel where we're playing Mobile Frame Zero Firebrands. That's at twitch.tv/Kelsa Delphi. I also join some friends on a I'm blanking on it. Word Savage Tide game over on the Greyhawk channel. That's on Tuesday mornings, and then that's what I've got streaming right now. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You can find out more if you follow me on Twitter at Kelsa. And I've got a repository of games that I have played either on my channel or on other people's channels in playlists on my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/KelsDelphi.
Nice. You totally won Twitter by getting your first name as your Twitter handle. You won.
I mean, it was the early days of Twitter.
Mhm.
If I had an inkling of branding at the time, but I'm not gonna change it.
Yeah, I want it. I would keep it. So, I'm Outro. This is my channel. You've been hanging out here, hopefully throughout the other episodes. We do upload the each session onto YouTube within 24 hours of the episode dropping. So you could check that out. I don't have Nightbot command for that because I wasn't planning on doing YouTube stuff, and I also haven't done any editing to it. So there's places where there's pauses for breaks and stuff, but I try to add the timestamps for when breaks end when I can. Other than that, I've been streaming a variety of different games. Right now we're doing Persona 3 Fez. We're a little bit more than 3/4 of the way through the game. It was a lofty undertaking to try to finish it in May, so we will be continuing it through June. And then I don't know what we're going into next. I want to take a slight break from Persona, but we'll probably come back for Persona 4. But I may go into a different Shin Megami Tensei game with Digital Devil Saga, which is my favorite RPG of all time. So maybe you guys could check that out once we start up after Persona 3. But other than that, we are getting prepared for a Burning Wheel game that will be every other Sunday. The tentative start date is June 6th. Or no, not 6th, June 8th. And yeah, with that, I don't really have too much else other than check me out Monday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes on weekends. And yeah, have a great night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.